What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I didn't know you was on camera, huh? Did you, Mikas? Mikas.
Mikas. Mikas.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Blerd AF. Welcome to Derry, episode 8, reaction and discussion. And when I tell you this whole entire series, because we're going to talk about episode 8, but we're going to talk about the series just as a whole. This is the most fun I've had in the series, especially horror. Like, I haven't watched a horror series like this that just made me just everything. This was amazing. Amazing series. I loved every piece of it, every minute of it. It was amazing. It was awesome. I can't wait to get into it. And my man Rich was like, Pennywise, take this with you, big dog.
Big dog. Take this with you.
Take that with you. I was getting all kinds of clips. Oh man, loved every minute of it. My man Big Rich, I ain't gonna lie, funeral scene, boy, almost had me in my in-game pills. Boy, I'm like, so yeah, so we got to get into it today, y'all. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up?
What's up? I said, what's up?
I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
What's good, man? How y'all feeling today? How y'all feeling?
I was in the bed all day. I'm amazing. I slept all day. Yeah, so all y'all getting is me getting up.
I didn't do one in the morning. I was like, what is going on? Then I saw you went on at 6.
I went on it. Oh yeah, I forgot y'all. Yeah, I was on it at 4:30 my time, 5:30 y'all's. I was knocked. It was like 6 degrees last night. Yeah, and I curled up. Yeah, exactly. I curled up, and that was the end of that. That was the end of that.
It's cold down here too, man. And I was like,
it ain't 6 degrees. Stop it. Stop that.
No, I'm just saying it's
cold. What's cold? But hold up, Blue. We ain't about to do that. What's cold?
It don't matter. Anything under for me.
Exactly. It do matter. It don't. What's cold? What's cold?
Anything in the 60s is cold for me, bro.
Exactly. Anything in the 60s.
Anything in the 60s is cold for me.
I would take the 60s right now.
I bet you would. I'm just saying it's cold. Like, so whatever's coming across America is cold.
Oh, it's cold. Oh,
but no, it wasn't my jacket.
It
wasn't 60. I just let you know anything under 60 is cold. That's all I'm saying.
Under 60. Also, it's like 70 degrees. You know what I'm saying? Let me bring out the skateboard and some shorts.
He not getting it, Blue.
I know he not. It's all right, man. It's all right.
I don't like it. First of all,
I'm not saying that your cold is not. I'm not saying that my cold is colder than your cold. I understand degrees and temperature. I get it. I'm just saying overall in America it's cold. That's all I'm saying.
You want to come to Missouri when it's 6 degrees?
6 degrees, anything
he's
under 6
still cold. That's what he's trying to tell you. He is cold, okay?
I ain't never heard nobody complain 60 degrees is cold. I ain't never heard, oh man, it's 60. Let me get my coat.
No, it's literally 30 degrees in Florida right now.
Yeah,
that's
cold.
It's cold. It's cold 30
here.
Degrees in Florida?
Yes, it's cold.
It's 30 degrees in Florida. It's cold.
We had a
hold up, Mika.
We had a frost warning.
For real, you had a frost warning?
Yes.
Yeah, all day.
The palm trees gonna be frosty?
The only place is not cold now is Miami. That's the only place is not cold. Everywhere else is
Duval. Hold on, wait a minute. Duval is what? 3 hours away from Miami?
5 hours.
5.
It's 5? Oh, okay. Now it's colder than the Grifter's bed.
Yeah, Miami is probably the only place where it's not cold right now. But Mika, everywhere else is cold.
Was it cold yesterday on Sunday for y'all?
Nah, it wasn't. No, well, it got a little chilly, but it wasn't cold.
No, I'm talking about Mika. Yeah.
Like in the 20s here.
It's in the 20. Yeah, it was. I mean, it got up. I guess
25 degrees, and I was like, I am not running in that.
Yeah, the high was like 47 today, and I missed all of that. But yesterday, It was 6. What kind of crack is the weather smoking? I don't know. We'll find that out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
That's that Justin Smollett weather, man.
The Justin Juicy. A rope. Sandwiches. Rope and sandwiches. That's hey, look.
Oh wow!
I'm saying this. I'm saying oh wow! Why do you have to do that,
wow.
Alvin
Cole.
Look, I'm gonna say this, and I'm this is the rare time you will hear me say this, and this is for the Blue and Mika. For the rest of the season, I'm a Bills in Philadelphia fan for the rest of the season.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
I'm rooting for Josh Allen the rest of the season.
I appreciate it. I ain't like to see your man go down with the ACL tear though. I didn't like that because that means even next season he ain't gonna be.
Dude, the MRI came back. He had a second opinion. It's not as bad. He didn't tear his MCL or his PCL. It's just a tear in the ACL. So it's actually a quicker recovery for that. But I did throw my phone. So yeah. I mean, I threw it on the couch, but I had to walk off. I was hot. Yeah.
Salute though.
But yeah, so remainder of the season, I'm a Philly and Bills fan.
Oh no.
Go Birds.
We 1-2-3 on Cancun on 3-2.
No, y'all beat the Vegas Raiders.
We were supposed to beat the Raiders.
Yeah, because they suck.
The Raiders suck.
Y'all beat them like y'all didn't even let them score though. Y'all didn't let them score. That ain't
Neither
right.
did we. So that tells you you the way our season went.
The Raiders. We gonna be in Cancun too. Don't even worry about it.
Nah. Who gonna beat y'all? Detroit.
If the playoffs go the way that they are now, the Rams are gonna stomp us.
I mean, who y'all got left? How many games y'all got? I mean,
we got the Commanders. I mean, I was gonna say the rest of the season is easy.
They said
we had the easiest.
They got the easiest remaining schedule.
Yeah, so we beat the Commanders.
Yeah,
and then I think we got the Cowgirls. No, we already played them twice. Never mind.
Yeah,
okay.
They literally got the easiest.
But yeah, we got the easiest schedule for the rest of the season. So I was like, shoot, as soon as we get to the playoffs.
Oh, you say y'all be Cancun? Oh, okay. Y'all say.
Oh yeah, we gonna get to the playoffs, and then the Rams gonna be like, yeah, mud stomp, and then go pick out your cabana.
What drink y'all want? I get it.
At the Coca Cabana.
We be there too. Hopefully
no, you won't. Stop that. Y'all beat New England. Yeah, stop that.
Man, New England is wrong.
Hey, look, Blue. I put this on everything I love. Y'all don't get to the Super Bowl and win. I'm sending the High Valerians in Dragons ready. Dragons ready. I'm speaking High Valerian. We gonna have a problem.
Look, all right. I'm not putting nothing past nothing because
facts.
These boys went 4 years.
You ain't got Joe. Listen. You ain't got Joe Burrow to worry about. You ain't got Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson to worry about. Y'all literally is the easiest path to the Super Bowl.
It should be. I'm a Bills fan. We got bonehead coordinators and coaches though. So
I'm a Bills fan and Eagles fan for the rest of the year.
That's right.
That's where I'm going. Go Birds, go, because that's the kind of guy. When I know I'm out, I root for my people's because I'm out. But when I be up, I'll act the fool again. Be walking around, I'll be running around like Pennywise was. But he's jogging in slow motion. Oh,
hey, Pennywise, man. Let's start this show, man. All
right. So we get ready to get to it. You know what I'm saying? Pennywise on 3.
Pennywise.
Dang, Mika, we supposed to Pennywise on 3. Okay. All right. So I guess we're the Black Losers Club. So we about to get into it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. So let's go ahead. Let's get the show started. Let's go.
What does this button do?
All right. Let's check out who is all in the house today, and let's get started with a Welcome to Derry, episode 8, and also talk about the whole season as a whole. Cause man, Q is not a robot. What's up? Xavier Phoenix is back. What's up? Lawrence is in the house. What's good? Tony Robinson. What's up? Basket Blue Bloover.
Basket
What's up?
Blue VR.
What's up? I Six of Truth. What's up? Toria Rain Reloaded. What's up? You're a hater.
Hater.
For real. Just a hater. Just for real. Jay and the Foreman. What's up? Well, your Bears been doing good though. Your Bears been doing really good. You know what I'm saying? Cotton Drink. What's up? Kashid Park. What's up? Not Africa Bombada. It said not Drake Cassidy, easy on the block. Okay. Tommy Lip shit. Okay, Josh Allen, regular season warrior.
That's a lie. That's a old face lie.
Oh snap. Oh man. Let's get started though. I actually do got clips that
I hope you got one of my clips, because it's one particular scene that I got rewound and laughed.
Okay, let's
to it yet, but
no, because we starting off the beginning.
Okay.
I ain't never laughed that damn hard before in my life. That whole beginning, fire. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. He kicked old boy's head and like, yuck.
He booted that shit too.
Dude, I ain't never. First of all, him doing the whole puppet with the principal was great. I ain't gonna lie. The setup, and I was not expecting that. I'm sitting in my seat, and then, you know what I'm saying? I eat my gluten-free cookies. Yep, I said it, gluten-free cookies, and I'm laughing my ass off because the way it's set up. And got to the point where they were all in the auditorium, and he called him into the auditorium, and I seen the principal. I was like, "Why the principal mouth moving like a puppet?"
Right, that's that thing I said too. I said, shit.
And it went downhill from there. I was dying. I was cracking. This literally, like, for me, as far as cinema, and when horror sticks out, like it's always. You know, it's prime time, bitch. Always stands out for me as far as Freddy. This is my stand. I thought, you know what I'm saying? I'm Pennywise, your dancing daddy. I thought that was going to stick out. This dude had two of them. That would stick for me forever. Two notable quotes and scenes would stick out for me forever. And I loved every minute of that opening. Cinema. Pure cinema.
Pennywise.
Mika.
What? I didn't laugh at all during this episode.
You didn't laugh?
Dude, I was cracking up. You're
gonna make me pull my scene out that just had me rolling. You didn't laugh. This episode didn't have you laughing?
Mm-mm.
This had to have been the funniest episode.
I was locked in. Like I just wanted to see how this was going to end. Like I even watched it twice. Like after it finished, I went back. Mm-mm. Like when my scene came up.
What's your scene?
Shut up, Jay. Go sit down somewhere. When my thing came up, when Richie was running.
And
Richie was running, like I was like, "Oh shit!" Like that's all I said. I was like, "Oh shit," and that's it.
Okay. You was locked in 2 times, laser focus.
Look, I was locked in, but I'm not gonna lie. My man booted that head out the window. It sounded like, because if you listen to the music, it's the circus music, but when he booted, then you hear the crash. It sounded like some Merry Melodies. I was in there dying. I thought that was. I was about to say Mika drinking an invisible drink because him morphed into your background.
Nah, man. This was, like you said, Dre, the slow motion, like it's like he was toying with him, you know what I'm saying,
yeah.
like the whole time. But I guess I get it to my scene. My favorite scene out of this was when he was talking to Mars, and he had the picture of Richie. He balled it up and he threw it at her
ass. Hey, hold up! I gotta give Bill Skarsgård his props. He is enjoying his damn self with this character. Every scene he's in, he's having a ball. Man. I don't care if he's Bob Gray. I don't care if he is Pennywise, whatever. He is having a ball, and you could just tell. Like literally, he did ball it up. It was like, hey, little boy Richie, and she said like, it was like,
and she said,
oh my god,
that had me rolling, man. That was funny. That was funny to me. I'm sorry.
Yeah. In the he said the way he said, and you know dark meat tastes sweeter.
Mm-hmm.
Like this.
Come on, Mika. You didn't laugh at none of that? Mika. Third time's a charm, I guess.
I literally just finished watching it.
You still did? So you say you watched it? We got to get you a third time. I just
finished watching it. That was
you just watched it the third time?
Oh, yeah. That was your third.
Damn.
I watched it twice last night and I just finished watching it.
Torrance say, what did you laugh at?
What was there to laugh at?
Mika, it was funny scenes on that.
No.
Him throwing that paper to skip.
Okay, I'm sorry. Like my like when I watch stuff like this, like I lock in. Like I try not to see the humor in it. Like I don't laugh to make myself feel comfortable for watching horror stuff. Like
no, but if it's meant to be funny though.
He was literally I get
he
what
was clowning.
Saying.
He was clowning.
I get what you're saying, Mika. You know, that you were more or less entrenched in the story and trying to figure out how this story beat is going to go. So I get that. I was laughing not because I think horror is funny. I was laughing because you could tell he was being an ass. That's what he was doing. The way he threw the principal's body, he was like, oh, like to me. There's certain scenes that I think Freddie would do that wasn't intentionally to be funny. It's the way it's delivered. Like, you know what I mean? And I believe that Bill Skarsgård played this certain scenes where it's not supposed to be funny, but the way he plays it just got a fucking chuckle out of me. It's just, I'm sorry. It just got a chuckle out of me. I can't help it. You know what I'm saying?
I've been laughing at this show from the top though, but this last episode really got some chuckles out of me. It really got some knee slappers out of me, man. And I'm saying it's good cinema. Like this is good TV. It's not like forced chuckles or they doing it on, you know what I'm saying, to just be campy or to just be funny. I think even with it being funny, I think that's what make it more terrifying is because you got this clown, you know, Pennywise the clown doing all this stuff, and at the same time he chomping heads off. Like this is if on some kid level stuff, if I was at Derry during this time period as a kid, I'd be like, man, we got to get the fuck up out of here, man. We got to go. Like this is crazy. This is wild. I got a question. Why were they at school, but then the other three were not? I'm just throwing that out there. I was like, why they in? Why they?
I think I think they probably just skipped school that day, and because they went upstairs to go and clean out Richie's stuff.
I mean, it wasn't no biggie. I just was like, damn, they got all the kids but them, huh?
Yeah, but I think they would just skip school that day, and they was like, no, we're not gonna go to school. We're gonna go get Richie's stuff, put it in a box, and go give it to his parents on that type of thing.
And because I think that's what they ended episode 7 off of, was them going to go and get Richie's things, if I'm not mistaken.
Was that all the same day? Like
yeah, because they went and told Lily what happened to Rich, and then they went to the observatory to go and get Richie's things, and that's where it ended, was them cleaning out his stuff.
Okay.
And she was like, he never did make that plane all the way to Main Street. And that's where it picks up, is they're upstairs cleaning out Richie's stuff, and then everybody else is at school. Which also I didn't understand, like, why would you send the upperclassmen home and not just get everybody?
Well, he didn't have I guess he liked that young tender meat.
Yeah, young tender meat. He like he like venison. Not venison. What is
he like venison. No, it's venison.
It's venison.
Baby
like
cow.
Venison.
Yeah, you like that baby cow.
That's the only thing I could think of, man. Because or he didn't have the space. Maybe he just didn't have the space in the
it was a small town, so.
I mean, they was crossing the river to get to the other side. So he probably had it just enough so he could be all right. You know, this is enough to chew on for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I come back and get some more. But I love the way that I will say this. That opening scene in the auditorium, I love the way it was shot. For the simple fact is that it did give Carrie vibes. It gave Carrie and prom night. You know what I'm saying? Like the auditorium scene or whatever. But the look, it's the way the camera angle looks up. And while Pennywise is dancing, you're looking at all the he's doing his bit. You're looking at all the awnings and stuff like that. It looked like a travel to hell. You know what I'm saying? The way that it looks. And it gave like that flashback to It chapter 1 with Beverly, where he did the dance for Beverly when she got hit with the deadlights. Yeah. So it's like this compare and contrast. You know what I'm saying, to certain things. And I love the way that was shot, because if you did, it's almost like if you watch these movies, here's your payoff to understand why he did this in the future. You know what I'm saying? And I love that in the way that it was shot. It was great to me. I love that opening scene, probably that opening scene and the ending scene the most of all in this episode, just because of the dynamic, the way it was shot, the lighting, everything. It was phenomenal. I love that.
Bill Skarsgård, man, he got to get an award for it. Like, he playing Pennywise better this time around than he ever played in the first. Like, he is killing it.
Yes. I think because I to me, that's why I said there's things that was not supposed to be funny. It's not supposed to be, but it's his delivery, the way that he's delivering some of these lines. The whole thing with Will last episode. Why you sitting on people's furniture? Why you all over? Why you on that refrigerator like that? You know what I'm saying? Why you on the refrigerator like that? You know what I mean? Like, it seemed like he's in his element. You know, even when the scene where he's where Dick was in his mind.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up.
And that was a dope scene. And the way that he's delivering the lines, not as Bob Gray. He's really, now you're seeing the entity that he is.
Yeah, he was like, I'm not Bob Gray.
Yeah, and he's confused. Yeah. But the way that he plays it, matter of fact, first of all, I was totally like, what the, because you see him get ready to eat what's his face? Get ready to eat Marge, and it stops.
Yep.
And the way it freezes, and then I'm like, that doesn't sound right. does Dick get in his mind?
Let's say Halloran.
Yeah, Halloran. Get up in there. He throws him silent with some good dick. Nah, the way the Halloran guy, you know what I'm saying, actually got into his mind and he stopped. And then you enter in from Pennywise's point of view, which is a lot of times we don't see that in horror. From the entities, from the antagonist point of view.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't really get that in what it looks like for him. You know what I'm saying? For him to have a reversal on what he did to Halloran in his scene. Again, it was
some callback. Yeah.
It was pure cinema to me. It was pure cinema.
Nah, that's true. That's true. I think that was one of the better scenes too. Like, I think out of the whole thing, just now we're inside of his mind. You know what I'm saying? And seeing it from the point of view, because it was like, because what would you describe that scene as? Was that his fear? You know what I'm saying? Like, why was it that scene? That's kind of like, you know,
I think that's the scene that Halloran chose. Like, he was like, because you have to remember that Pennywise embodies the spirits of all the people that he eats, right?
Right.
So because he embodied the clown, that's the one memory that Halloran chose and was like, okay, bet I'm gonna go here. And so like that's why you saw like the little girl like, oh, Papa, and he was like, the fuck?
Bob Gray.
Damn, Bob Gray here.
Hey, the way he said that, he was like, "Hey, Bob Gray." What the?
Right. So, and then you know, it's just the one that Halloran chose. Halloran was like, when did he become the clown? Right here, and then that's what he did. He was like, all right, then I'm gonna pretend to be this ringmaster and slap him around like a pimp. You know what I'm saying?
He pimp slapped all
and then, but then once
he said, straighten up, Bob.
And once my body get to rocking, oh damn, I'm caught. You know, he's like,
you seen that black hand?
I'm still confused at the army, man. Like, I'm sorry, the Air Force. I'm still confused at the intention, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I just didn't see no way out of whatever that they was doing. I didn't see no light at the end of this tunnel with the general. The
general's whole thing was to make America have fear again. And his whole thing was that if Pennywise can make a whole town fear, just him, imagine what he could do if he goes to the next city or the next city or the next city.
But who's cleaning up this mess? Ain't no cleanup crew. Normally the military got a
but that's the whole
crew.
point.
Exactly.
He didn't want a cleanup crew. He wanted America to be terrified of something again because fear brings us together. Hence, like 9/11. 9/11 happened, and what happened? We all came together.
We did.
But said massa.
Okay, massa. At least we had because I'm with you, Mika. I get that part, but I just think that part, cool. Let's make everybody fear. But normally I got them scared. Now the next part of the plan. I don't see a next part of this plan.
There was no next part of the plan. Rose called him out on that.
It's a dumbass plan.
Yeah, Rose called him out. She's like, I don't know what your intentions are, but I'm gonna tell you right now, you ain't gonna be able to stop it.
Let him get to the tree. What?
That's got to be the literally dumbest idea I've ever heard in my life, and I'm glad he got what he had coming to him.
That was the
military
scene. That was
scene.
a dope scene. I like that. Yeah. I love that. That scene was really dope because he was like, you good. He was like, go ahead, you can go. And he was like, wait a damn minute.
I can go.
What's that in the air?
Now he was like, he started walking. And he was like, hold up.
You heard him. Wait a minute.
I know that smell. I know who you are. I know who you are,
brother.
And he was like, you better stop before I. Okay.
Then I feared. Then he got scared, and that was it.
I honestly wanted him to say the Stickman line. He was like, yeah, I smell the bitch in ya. Yeah.
He should have said something like that. That would have been crazy.
He wouldn't have said that.
You know,
I ain't gonna lie. I probably would have.
And the general like, what? You know that smell? What? I smell pussy.
Nah, he was like, I know that's me. And when he turned into the face that he made as a kid, he was like, ah! And then, now you're scared. You want to go lay down? Yeah. And now you're scared. And you ain't scared. Now you know what's crazy. Again, the writing of this has been great. But literally, Show has to be the stupidest written character of this whole entire show. You're telling me that you knew of an entity that scared you as a child. You knew that he took some type of form or whatever. You go back to try to capture this thing to release it on the world, knowing it scared you, and you gonna try to tell him, hey, you better cut that out.
You better back up.
You better. Hey, buddy, cut it out. And you thought that was going to go well.
But that's the thing. Shaw wasn't trying to capture it. He just wanted him to get out. He just wanted him to get out. And that's the reason why he ended up destroying one of the pillars. And I think it was me that was last week that said that they were going to take the shard and end up putting it back in the ground so they could close the gate. But that was their whole point, was to find at least one so that they could open up the gate so that Pennywise could get loose out into the world.
Yeah. Explain to me I
mean,
I guess I get it, but she said that the shard wanted to go back to where it came from.
Yeah,
which was the meteorite that he dropped, that he fell in,
right?
That fell to
why
Earth.
Was that like a thing now instead of when they did the pillars back then? Because if that's the case, then they need to go back to what Nebo to the well house, right? Because
that's where the shard wants to go. The shard wants to go back to itself, right? Like, because it's just a piece of the asteroid that destroyed it.
Right.
The reason why, and this is why Taniel and Rose know so much about it. They're like, the shard is going to fight you, because when they were trying to bury the shard or bury their pieces, it probably was trying to fight them to go back as well too. Hence why they put it inside of those turtle shells so they wouldn't be holding it.
Yeah, so they won't be
corrupted. If you're holding it,
you get corrupted. You start going insane.
Right. And so they put them in the turtle shells to hold them and then go and bury them. And that's why, like, when Will had the shard, he stopped and he was like, I gotta take it back. I got to take it back. And they was like,
it wants to go home.
He was like, the shard needs to go home. It needs to go back. And yeah. And and I think that was the same thing with Lily. Lily was starting to lose her mind. Because the shard was probably like, hey, take me back.
Great fake out too. And great fake out, because we all believe that she could have been possibly Beverly's mom. And that would have been an excellent way to show that she was going into a mind of descent. Like, going into a descent of madness because of the shard. And that was a hell of a fake. A hell of a pump fake.
Do we still think that can't happen?
No, that's not her mother. It's even proven at the end of the episode. That's not her mother.
Yeah, that's not her mother.
Okay, yeah,
that's not her mother. You know what I'm saying? Hence why what's her name? As an older lady, she came and seen Beverly. You know what I mean? What? Because she was in Juniper Hill, because her mom, Ingrid, because her mom was in Juniper Hill, and that's why that meant that scene. Because every time I watched, I never, especially chapter 2, I never got that scene. Why did she, when she went in there, why did she see Ingrid, you know what I'm saying, instead of her father? I always thought that, but now,
because it was like that in the 90s. It wasn't like that.
It was in the 90s, and I never understood that either.
It's in the book that way too. Whenever she shows up to what she thinks is the Marsh's house, right?
Yeah.
She still thinks her dad is alive because she hasn't had contact with him at all. She thinks it's the Marsh's house, and she rings the doorbell, and Mrs. Kirsch, air quotes, answers the door, and then she looks at the door name, and it goes from Marsh to Kirsch.
Marsh to Kirsch, yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, I thought it said Marsh," and she was like, "No, come in, dear." And I'm like,
"Yeah,
don't go in that house."
Yeah, stop.
Alvin got a question for you, Mika. Can Pennywise be killed?
You watched it in It Chapter 2?
Hey, he wrote it. I didn't want to say nothing because he wrote it.
Right, but I think due to because some retconning happened in this episode. Are y'all
talking about the whole traveling thing? It's right. not that. The way it was explained is that it can see everything all at once. He can see the past, he can see the future, he can see the present.
His birth is his beginning.
Yeah, so he sees everything all at once. Which is very weird. So that's why he was able to tell Marge that she was going to have a son. But also, if you listen to how he said it, you don't recognize your son. She of course she doesn't recognize her son. She never had him. She hasn't had him, but he knows that, right?
Right.
And he's looking at her through I don't know what timeline I'm in right now. Like, you don't recognize your little boy? Like, this your boy right here. You don't know? Mm-hmm. And she's like,
Mika?
I'm 13.
Talking about boy.
So, like, him being able to see his life and his birth, all of that at once, or seeing time all at once. I also like the theory of the reason why we're going backwards is because he is trying to get rid of
destroy the lineage.
Club,
before they do
so
it,
he can keep living.
Or the reason why we're going backwards is to try to see if he destroys the Losers Club.
Or no, that he knows it.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like in this time, he was gonna kill. Well, he tried to kill Marge, and then that's when Marge was like, he said that he can see it all at once. So this next season, we'll see him try to take out another descendant, but he ends up failing, right? And then so on and so forth. Because during those times, 1908, when he ends up, well, actually, he was here way before man was even in Derry. So 1908, he probably was like, okay, I don't know why he just didn't try to get rid of Shaw from jump.
Yeah, I was just about to bring that up. Why didn't he?
And that's probably what. And you know what? He probably did try to get rid of Shaw because remember he did try to eat him, and Rose saved him.
Rose saved him.
So he probably tried to get rid of Shaw because he knew that Shaw was going to be the reason why. Or maybe he didn't try to kill Shaw, or he didn't try to kill Shaw because he knew Shaw would be the reason why he ends up possibly leaving Derry.
Yeah, because he already seen it, so he knows Shaw was basically his pawn until it was time for me to start munching again. Do you know what I mean? So I can understand.
I said I'm a goddamn god.
Listen, I'm a god. I'm an eater of worlds. I love that. Love when he said,
"Slap the shit out of."
Shut up!
Shut your bitch ass
up. So you see that black ass hand? He was like, "Hey, wait a minute." Nope. He was like, "Oh,
I know I can get slapped by a pimp."
Oh, pimp named Pennywise. But yeah, so the way that I looked at it is that, and I think this is the formula that they could go through in 1930. Was it 1935? And then 1908. Since we already got, this is Marge's, basically Marge's and Will's lineage, right? We got that. Eddie's and Eddie and Bill's could be next. You know what I'm saying? Their descendants. And then before, you know what I'm saying? Go through, basically each season could go through a lineage of the Losers Club and him trying to destroy the lineage before he gets there and how he basically fails.
The only one he wouldn't be able to do is Ben, because Ben moved there.
Because Ben moved there. Yeah. Right.
Muscati said that with this new one coming up, the second season, with it being the Bradley gang will be introduced, yada yada yada. But he said there will be familiar faces or familiar characters who are now
younger versions of them.
So of course Shaw. I mean, it could be a younger Shaw. No, Shaw just got back.
Shaw wouldn't be there. Yeah, Shaw wouldn't be there.
I mean, Rose, of course. Obviously, we're gonna get
Rose will be there. Actually, I think that's if we think, because the Hallorans just moved to Derry.
Ingrid will be there. The butcher. He'd just be marrying Ingrid at that time. So you're going to see them young as a couple. So you're probably going to see the abuse and all of that that led to her papa, no matter if he's chewing on her face or not. You know what I'm saying? He just ate a kid. I still want my daddy. So you're probably going to see that.
It'll show them like when they first got married, and she's still Delulu.
Yeah, most definitely.
Do we get and not to get away from talking about the actual episode, I've seen a lot of people asking, do we now get a chapter 3? Is this?
Oh, this chapter 1, 2, and 3.
What's that?
I said it's most definitely. They already said it's going to be renewed. They're going to go.
No. He's talking about
I'm talking about I think that story.
Which I don't think that
story is over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that story is over.
Yeah.
Because Pennywise has been defeated, right? Unless they want to take us back to when they don't want to give us season 3 and turn season 3 into chapter 3.
Mm-hmm.
That would be like us going back to the beginning. And then it would go back to that one scene that I was telling y'all about last week, where it was the settlers and Pennywise was going around just killing. Right. He killed a whole settlement, by himself,
Yeah.
That would be before 1908.
Never make that mistake again.
Yeah, because he killed the whole. He ain't got nobody to feed on now. Now I'm hungry. That's why he was all skinny and gray when Shaw ran up on him. Like, snap, I'm hungry.
I think the whole settlers going missing thing is like when he went into the school and got everybody that way. That's how he got all the settlers. Mm-hmm. Like he probably like got them all together, deadlighted all of them, and was like, "All right, let's move out."
Yeah.
Like I think that's how he got all of them. But to put that in a movie format, like that movie wouldn't even last long. Like how you like
no.
You would definitely have to put it into a series, into season 3, and lead that season up to the Ironworks explosion.
Did Pennywise have people build the I'm stuck on these sewers. Did Pennywise have people build the sewers?
I think
because I saw that. I saw somebody say that the reason these intricate sewer system is because he had somebody build that so he could move around and get around the sewers. I was like,
I mean, we'll probably find out in season 2.
Season 2 because it's 1935.
Right, 1935. That's when Derry is getting on its feet. So we'll probably get it then.
Let me ask y'all.
Or people end up dying creating the sewer system because he's down there.
Facts. Now let me ask y'all this: are you happy, or was you surprised that Charlotte and what's her name? What's the little girl's name?
Ronnie.
I was about to call her Renika. I don't know why.
Wow.
But Ronnie
doing that time period.
They were
Renika.
I don't know why Renika came on my mind, but that they were final girls. Was you kind of shocked? Because we kind of had our speculations that, this is how Charlotte dies. You know what I'm saying? Ronnie's going to die because she has the same name as the Ronnie that was in the Veronica that was in that sink. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I said Renika. Don't ask. I was tripping.
So Andy Muschietti said that the Ronnie that we heard, the name that we heard in the sink during chapter 1 was not the same Ronnie. And so he already debunked that. Like she was a different Ronnie that went to school with Beverly and knew her.
That was Renika.
Right. And so do I think I'm shocked that they're final girls? Nah.
Torian, you about to get the rich. You about to get the matter of fact, I'm gonna pull up the rich. You over here talking shit. But anyway, go ahead. Y'all keep going.
But I wasn't well, go ahead, Mickey. You finish your thought. I'm sorry.
Am I shocked that they were the final girls? Nah, not at all. I mean, although like I had a lot of doubts about Charlotte making it all the way to the end, especially because there were just so many times that she could have been taken out. But for her to make it to the end, and also for her to say, you know what, we need to stay here in Derry. After everything they've been through, after everything they went through as a family, as a unit, she was just like, you know what, we need to stay. But that's that freedom fighter in her.
Yeah.
She's like, if I have to keep this town safe, then I'll keep this town safe.
Yeah. Now I agree with you, Mick. I wasn't surprised that Charlotte or Ronnie made it. For one thing, Charlotte was never around any of the shenanigans. She was like never. Only time we saw Charlotte around it was when she first went walking around Derry and the people was looking at her weird. I think she saw the milkman make the little face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that was the only time she was around the shenanigans. So
no, she saw Pennywise whenever somebody had embodied Pennywise as one of the guards whenever they were taking Hank away.
Yeah.
She saw that and she was like,
that. Right, but she was never like really around anything going on. So I really didn't think she would go. And then I think with after they killed Richie, because how many of the losers? It was 3 losers right at the end.
4 counting Will.
4.
Lily.
No, I mean the
Marge.
original.
Are you talking about the original losers?
Yeah, how many?
Take away Eddie. You talking about take away the original losers?
Yeah, the original. Yeah.
Take away 2 of them. Eddie and Stan.
So
that leaves that made it would be Bill, Beverly, Will, Mike.
Oh, so okay, never mind. That takes away my theory. I was like, sounds about. But
I'm sorry, I missed the other kid. The one that Ben.
Ben. Because Stan
It was
died.
them. It was 7 of them, and then 2 of them
Stan died, and Eddie died, right?
Yeah.
So, but
Stan died. Well, they both died as adults. So.
Yeah.
And I kind of figured also, you know what I'm saying, with Ronnie's dumbass dad coming out of the black spot when.
And listen, let me tell y'all.
Yeah. We gotta talk about him. Can we please?
Y'all want to talk? Y'all want to talk about useless parent? You want to talk about a useless parent?
Useless.
Yeah, Ronnie's daddy. Useless. Why do you have a gun, sir, and you're not shooting it?
Dude, do you know how many times I felt like
not shooting it?
I was like, why y'all not shooting at Pennywise right now?
Right. Why do you have a gun and you're not shooting it? Let's start there.
And he talking about, come on, Ronnie, you can do it. Hold on, man.
I'm over here screaming. I'm like, you got a gun. Shoot. I felt like Jurassic Park. Shoot her. Shoot her. What the hell?
On,
why do you have that gun for? Yeah. First of all,
like Peter Pan and Hook. I believe in you, Pan. You're the Pan. Like, no, shoot the damn monster, man.
Right.
First of all,
come on, baby girl, you got this. You have a gun, my guy.
First of all, F him. Because he got the whole black spot hot. He was over here clapping cheeks instead of telling the truth. F him. No, I'm dead serious. He could have died and I wouldn't have felt nothing. Nothing. Pennywise should have got him at least a leg or something, or you know what I'm saying, or something to put something.
Rose was
terrible.
Rose was out there with the blicky.
Mm-hmm.
Rose was
out there with the blicky.
Yeah, she seen her people get shot. She was like, no, this fool sitting there holding it. Watching Pennywise. What you doing?
Like shooting, man.
Worthless.
Not like the Michigan coach. Exactly like the Michigan coach.
I mean, if you want to compare and contrast,
you going to jail.
Oh yeah. I would have. I ain't gonna lie. I would have turned him in after I found out that you made the spot hot. I would have turned him in. You made the spot hot. Half of my homies died, and you ain't gonna shoot the monster with a whole rifle in your hand. You got the heat. You going to jail, big dog. You going to Canada? No, you going to jail. That's where you going. You go right off in the South Side. You go right off in the Shawshank bus. That's where you going. I'm snitching. Yeah, you got that right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm snitching.
He said he bought them pink toes, man. He down.
Man, how good was it really? Man, for you to get, how good was it really?
Like, I don't know why I don't want to tell the truth because I don't want to hurt the person. Like, wait, hold on, bro. They about to kill you. You think they just finna lock you up? You don't know what's. You done killed 2 white kids, bro. According to them, you about to fry, man. What are we talking about?
You ain't even gonna. He ain't even gonna make it.
You ain't gonna make it to Shawshank.
They ain't gonna make it to Shawshank.
So ain't.
He ain't gonna make it to Shawshank.
Shoot,
I know crazy women.
It was 3 of them, right? Three died.
Yeah.
And one of them was a little white girl. You was not about to make it,
you were dead. I'm snitching on everybody. Everybody that was there. I'm telling. I don't care. I'm going to die anyway. I'm telling. I'm telling. I was with the white woman. I'm telling. Yup. Dr. Umar told me not to do it, but I did it anyway. And it was great because she's crazy. And y'all know what they say about crazy cooch. I would have made up all kinds of excuses.
Wow.
No, I'm sorry. He should have got caught. I'm sorry. I was honestly kind of disappointed he rode off in the sunset.
And then
how else would Ronnie have left Derry though?
All right, with her grandma. Y'all should get out of here. He gotta stay. Yeah, he gotta stay. Grandma, you drive this car all the way to
Grandma stayed in Derry.
I thought it was Grandma did stay in there.
Just him and Ronnie left.
I thought she got in the car.
So that would make sense. Why if it's true that Ronnie and Will they are going to create Mike, that would make sense for her to come back into Derry because her grandma is there.
I could have sworn Grandma.
Unless Ronnie's middle name is Jessica.
It could be.
Because Jessica,
we don't know.
Jessica is Mike's mom.
So it could have been Ronnie, Jessica. I don't know. I know her daddy ain't shit.
Renika, Jessica.
That's what I'm saying. Unless it's Veronica, Jessica, Grogan.
And I know her daddy ain't shit. That's all I know.
Yeah,
her
but I mean, not. I mean, and also, I don't think it's ever mentioned in the movie, like what Will's. I mean, not Will, but what I mean, we knew Will would end up being Mike's dad, but I don't think they ever mentioned.
Yeah, but I think in the first episode when Ronnie and her dad were in the auditorium at the movie theater, I think he called her by her full name. And
he called her Veronica.
He called her Veronica, yeah, because okay.
Her name is Veronica. Veronica Grogan. That's her name.
Oh yeah, he said Veronica.
Just Ronnie for
never
short.
Said he never called her by her. He never said a middle name. But I know Hank ain't shit.
No, he did call her by her full name.
Her full name. He called her by her full name.
When they were at the house.
When they were talking at the house before she had the dream of her mama. I need to pull up that scene and see what was the full name, just to make for sure. So I ain't tripping. I know Hank's middle name is Ain't Shit.
Hank ain't shit Grogan.
Yep. Hank smacking white cheeks and not shooting the gun and getting people shot up and burnt.
Yeah,
he pissed me. I'm sorry. Two characters that should have, well, one character
Lily
did
and
die,
Hank.
the other one should have cared. No, not Lily. I would say Lily, fine. Hank
Lily is not
and
fine.
Shaw, trash.
Well, Shaw
Hank
got
and
his
Shaw.
I mean, we knew Shaw was gonna get.
Shaw got his.
We knew that was coming. Like as soon as he pulled up binoculars and he saw Pennywise on the ice, I was like, he about to take his stupid ass out there. Watch.
Walking over there. If you can hear me,
Papa, can you hear me?
I can't.
But yeah, if you talking about a final girl, I was not hoping that Lily would be a final girl.
Man, we thought Lily was gonna get lobotomized and she was gonna
Yeah,
get
all
this
of
stuff
that.
and
all
all
through the ice, something. It didn't matter. She could just.
She
disappear.
survived. I got to give her a prop. She survived. Got to give her a
survived.
prop. You might not like it, but I liked it. I
You
liked it.
liked it, huh?
I
made it.
absolutely, because I knew it was gonna piss you off. Matter of fact, that's why I liked it, because I knew it would piss you off. But I'm telling you, let's be honest. This is just my thoughts. The person who had the best arc was Marge, because I hated that character for trying to fit in with these.
Yeah,
she had the best arc.
She went from villain to okay. This girl.
Because Marge, what was that? Episode 3. When did the eye thing happen? That was 3, 4.
No, that was episode 5.
That was episode 5.
Was that 5? That was that.
Yep, that was episode 5.
But when she did that shit, that was the only time I was like, why you fucking with Lily? Like when she was trying to set him up with the boy or whatever. I was like, come on, man, that's the dumbest shit in the world.
Yeah, I thought Marge was off the timeline once Penny it started messing with her eyes. I was like, oh dang, I let me take off the timeline, and then she was like, nah, I'm a pirate.
Then I'm a pirate.
Listen, I'm very much like you, Blue. Like Marge was not one of my favorite characters. Like in the beginning, I was like, I do not like this little girl. She's fake. She's phony. She's trying to be like these patty cakes, and she just trying to fit in. But then when after it gets to her, and she's like, "Nah, I believe my friend now." You know what I'm saying? Dang, you patty cakes! I done been through it. You know what I'm saying? So like watching her do that 180. Yeah, watching her do that 180 was everything. Like, and she yeah, pretty much. I mean,
Lily did not redeem. Totally. There was no redeeming character about her.
You
whatsoever.
Do not like her.
I don't like her. I don't even like her face. The way the little girl looked, I don't like.
Damn, she's a little girl.
I mean,
she's a kid.
Didn't like.
Gonna hold you. I ain't like it either. Like,
didn't like.
Lily was not my favorite character.
Yeah, it looked like Lily might be in one of her little panic modes or whatever, and she might say the hard ER. That's what I was getting from her.
Yep.
That's what I got.
It felt like she wanted to say that too many times to Ron.
That's what I got. That's what I got. Just saying.
But also, I do like the fact that in this episode, Marge's trash mouth came out a lot more. She was cussing and everything.
Now who did she sound like?
Well, I mean, obviously, and when she said the line, "I want to kill this effing clown," I was like, "That's a callback. We love it. We love to see it. We love to hear it. Like, yes, I love this." And that's
but
like,
her man gone too.
Damn.
I mean, that too.
I can't get on my HBO Max now because it said I have one too many devices. It sucks.
Gotta log out of one of them.
Now,
I like Marge actually because it's like Marge kind of took charge. She became large Marge. She took, you know what I'm saying? Like Marge in charge. She was ready to go. Like she was trained to go. Like she was ready. And I think that was dope about her. Like y'all saying, the character arc, her losing Richie, which really, so it went from her being fake, you know what I'm saying? So fake that where she would put up her actual friend, you know what I'm saying, in some danger or whatever. Then to Pennywise attack her seeing the light, her coming back, you know what I'm saying, getting down, then losing Richie, and then say, you know what? I got this. She became harder than running.
And that's what I'm saying. It's almost as if she put herself in a shell, you know what I'm saying? Just so she could be, I'm a good girl to the patty cakes, but in real life,
right. She's really about that. She really about that drama.
Marge is about that life. Okay. She was like, I ain't never drove. She's like, do you know how to drive? She's like, nah. Nope. But my uncle got a truck and I watched him. She
was whipping that ice cream truck.
In real life, she would have crashed that truck. I'm just gonna let you
know. Oh, yeah. The first soon as she turned that truck, she would have crashed. Because first of all, I don't know if you've been in the old
shift too. She did.
Yeah, if you've been in an old school like 1950s vehicle, the seat and the pedal is far away. Yeah. I know her little 4 foot, 5 foot self wasn't reaching that pedal.
She was standing up driving.
She was standing up driving.
You can stand up. Them trucks like that. That Dre ain't lying. The seat from the pedal, you can actually stand up and drive those trucks like that. You can stand up. It's crazy like that.
It's the fact that she knew how to drive a stick shift.
Yeah, she was over there. She was over here rolling though.
Yes,
she was rolling. But
they start messing with you. We need to go fast. Like, hold on, man. I'm driving this thing. Y'all calm down.
First of all,
y'all
it's a milk
calm down, man.
First of all, it's a milk truck. It is a 1950s milk truck at that.
You know what I'm saying?
Not just a regular milk truck, a 1950s milk truck. It ain't going no faster than that.
Why had time to get the milkman?
Got him.
After he booted that dude's head out the window.
Time to get the milkman.
Pennywise don't play if you in his way.
Matter of fact, if you notice, the door was open when he got all the kids in the auditorium after he lifted up the veil. So before he made that, come here, milkman, let me holler at you for a second. You come here, let me holler at you.
Maybe he thought he needed the milkman and then changed his mind and went after the principal. Ain't no telling.
Yeah, I didn't understand the whole milkman.
Get him out of the way.
So she was like, oh snap, nigga got the milkman. I was like, good. We don't like him anyway. No, I don't know the milkman, but he's anything like Hank.
We know the milkman.
Yeah. So we could have kept the milkman and gave up Hank. Is all I'm saying. Hank didn't do nothing anyway. I bet you the milkman would have shot at Pennywise.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you that.
A milk bottle or something at Pennywise.
He would have did something besides stand there like, I got you, baby. I'm rooting for you. Gun, shoot him.
Literally,
I can't cuss no more. Miss Roberta's in here. Hey, Miss Roberta.
Literally have bullets in your gun.
Right. I mean, all the bullets.
Did he even let off one round?
No. He held the gun and it was just like, I'm just gonna stand here and yell at my baby and tell her that she's got this, like she playing soccer.
Give it to Halloran or somebody. Even Halloran under the mushroom powder juice that he drunk, he could at least.
My man was high as tight.
That's the same juice that
Mike gave
Bill.
Yo.
He's like, this is the same stuff that they gave me to let me know, to tell me everything I need to know about Pennywise. Okay, cool.
And it was fire because my man was over there like, oh snap. Ain't no ghost talking to me now.
It was like, how long is it gonna take? And she's like, not long. And then she's like, all I need you to do is not to go in.
And
he was
still,
like, what?
He was like, huh?
He's like, what? Oh, in the what?
That good stuff.
I ain't gonna lie, still great stuff.
Oh, my bad, Dre. Go ahead.
Okay. No. I just because I've been over here deleting browsers. I'm sorry. That's what I've been doing this whole time. So I can look at this scene in episode 3, when he says her full name. But that's what I've been doing on here, deleting what my HBO Max is connected to. So I'll let you borrow it and you accidentally got signed out. My bad. Holler at me in a minute. but yeah. So okay, what was okay. What did you feel when Halloran seen the chief, the Native American chief, and then you seen Rich? How did y'all feel about that scene? Cause brother, it was like Avengers Endgame for me. I started cheering. I'm like, my boy Rich, you know what I'm saying? And then the whole rest of that with Rich. What did y'all feel about that?
I thought it was a dope. It just reminded me of like movies that used to do that. You know what I'm saying? To like Rich's, his death wasn't in vain. And Rich's, he was so ingrained. Of course, Rich comes back for this. You know what I'm saying? He's so touching all the, you know what I'm saying? Like she said at the funeral, I only know him for what she said, a week?
A month.
A month. Like, I only knew dude for a month. Like, that's just so how Rich's character was. And I thought that was dope. You know what I'm saying? Not even just the whole thing of him coming back and do what he got to do, but just showing how genuinely Rich touched all of them. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even him lying about his cousin doing the voodoo or whatever the cousin was. You know what I'm saying? Like, Rich just wanted to be down. You know what I'm saying? Just wanted friends.
Right.
And I think more shows, more movies that showcase, like we was talking last week about coming of age. I went back and watched story. Yeah, I went back and watched Stand By Me this past weekend. And you know what I'm saying? Like, even that is an emotional story.
It very much is a very emotional movie. Very emotional. Very much an emotional movie.
This is just a moment. Rich having that moment probably solidified once Rich got introduced, episode 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
From 2 up until his death, like it kind of was like a full circle and made Rich's character, because we probably looked at Rich like, man, quit talking. He just be talking. You know what I'm saying? That moment made everybody be like, nah, Rich was really that dude, and we might need to pay a little bit more respect on Rich's name. You know what I'm saying? Because he really came through, and he came through. That's twice in the clutch. Rich came through.
Let me just play this
time.
Let me just play this because this is where Rich came in a full circle. Loved every piece of that cinema because he was like, "Hi, I ain't dead, you punk bitch."
Hey, but he is dead.
Or you didn't kill me, you punk. That's what he basically. You didn't get me. You know what I'm saying? Old me. Sticks.
And what was dope is that they basically hinted at is that the kids that Pennywise uses, Halloran can't see, but the people who actually literally died, because they're a part of him. They're a part of Pennywise. Yep. But the ones that he didn't, that's why Rich was able to save them. And they kind of hinted through that when Halloran was seeing in the black spot, when Halloran seen the Native American, he basically was showing, the way to get out or whatever in certain things. So I like, that's a really good character explanation, but it also doesn't that hit into Shining, which I really want to buy that. I'm gonna buy it. But doesn't that hit into Shining that they kind of did that in The Shining with some of the deceased characters in that movie? The original, Stanley Kubrick's version, not the made-for-TV one that everybody says sucks.
that baby TV. It just looked like it's...
No. So for Halloran, he up until The Shining, he knows that the little boy can see dead people because he could see at one point dead people, right?
Right.
It was the thing that he learned from his grandmother was to lock everything up into a box and not to be able to see them. But this is because Halloran's mind is still open right now because he was in Pennywise's mind. This is the reason why he can see Rich and the Native American, and he can still see the ghost. But afterwards, when everything comes to an end, he even told oh my God, I'm drawing. He told Will's dad, Leroy, that whatever she gave him made everything, quieted everything down, basically pushed everything back into the box. So once we get to The Shining, it's more so he knows that he still has The Shining, but he doesn't have the same problems that he had when he was in Derry. But now it's another little boy. They're going into a haunted hotel and he can see dead people. He's like, you got the same thing I got, and they're gonna try to get you.
Right. You almost called Leroy Lancaster. Now we got Renika and Lancaster.
I wasn't gonna call him that. I was like, I couldn't think of his name.
What's his name? Lancaster.
Old Lancaster. Nah. Should they do a spinoff? Basically, not because I haven't seen The Shining before. I'm not even gonna hold you, so I do want to do want to see it. But should they do a series under HBO Max of The Shining, but with the actor who plays Halloran, or should they just leave it alone altogether, or should they do a prequel to The Shining?
I say leave it alone.
I say leave it alone. Like I don't see. I don't see.
Oh, it's a 2-for-1, Torian.
I don't see a reason to do a prequel for this because we already know how his ending. He meets his end, right? So,
you're talking about a prequel to The Shining. It wouldn't make any sense to do a prequel to The Shining.
I mean, like we know because we kind of already got a little bit of his backstory whenever Pennywise got into his head. We know that he was in an abusive household. We know that his grandmother, he lived with his grandmother, his grandfather. His grandmother is the one that taught him how to lock, all this into a box. You know what I'm saying, and keep it from getting out. So what do y'all want to see? Y'all want to see him start out as a 5-year-old and he could see dead people, and then we bounce to him being, his grandmother teaching him as a child, like to lock this stuff up, because that's what he said. He said, when I was a child, my grandmother taught me to lock it up.
I think he's saying a sequel to what's going on after what happens after Welcome to Derry.
Before he gets to,
he's going to Paris. Ain't that right?
Yeah,
he's supposed to be going to London.
He's going to London. Yeah.
There is no, unless he's going to a haunted hotel in London.
I mean, I think a Halloran series could work. Because I was even talking about it these past couple weeks. I said a Halloran series I think would be dope. But the more I think about it, especially after the way it ended, I don't necessarily think we need one. Unless you just do like like how we're getting It, and they're doing all this
or
stuff.
Or do a remake of The Shining.
Right, and they do a Shining series with Halloran in it or something, you know what I'm saying? And it's more, we get a little bit more lore on the, you know what I'm saying, all of that. But other than that, nah. I don't necessarily.
I mean, from what I heard, people, C.V. King didn't like Stanley Kubrick's version of The Shining. They said it deviated a lot from what he wrote. And then, so he got pissed off.
Sucked.
Yeah, then he got pissed off and did his own version.
The ending of the book sucked.
Yeah, then he did his own version. And everybody was like, "That's garbage." I see what you're trying to do, but that sucks.
But then, but now The Shining is like a cult classic.
Cult classic, yeah. So, I mean, I'll look at it like.
And we got Dr. Sleep too. My bad, Dre. But we got Dr. Like we've gotten some Halloran.
Right. Oh, we've gotten Halloran.
Because I was, because I know that's going to be a big talking point, just because how Chris Shaw, that's his name. Thank you. Quasimodo. Everybody's going crazy over his performance. They believe his performance was dope, and all they want to do is see more of the character. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was asking the question.
This is also coming from most of the same people that wanted a spinoff of Sinners. Like, can we follow the Native American people? And it's like, can we just live
the
in
ones that was
right
like,
now?
I know y'all got something going on, but I'm out.
Yeah, I'm cool with those Native Americans. The Derry Native Americans, nah. Well, Rose kind of.
I was gonna say Rose.
Hey,
Rose
actually,
she put it down.
I'm about to say let's keep. Well, yeah, Rose is the redeeming factor, but the rest of the Native Americans, y'all deal with that. I see y'all 27 years, big dog.
Yeah. Even Rose was like, "Listen, I can't run this farm by myself without Daniel being here. I'm leaving it to y'all, for free. You can. This all you right
free
here."
Thing was weird though. Like, let me just get these black folks a free farm. Here y'all go. Take care of the chicken. That chicken over there with the little. That's my dog. You take care. Like, I ain't get that. Like, where's she going?
I think she said that this is what she said. She said, we would like for y'all to stay and help us. So I think she just left the farm and she moved somewhere else in Derry. So she's staying in Derry. She just gave her farm to the Hanlons, so that they could stay and help and fight the good fight.
23 years, right?
27 years.
27. So I haven't said I never understood The Shining. Really was the hotel the gate to hell or the mountain behind it? It's a good question.
The hotel was built on the gate to hell.
Yeah. Not the mountain.
I'm on the highway to hell. All right.
The hotel existed on the gateway to hell.
Abundance. 2025 has been the year of Stephen King, The Monkey, The Long Walk, The Running Man, Life of Chuck Derry.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do agree. I like Sinners as a one and done though. Again, Jada Foreman, Hank is right there. Shoot him. He's gonna be useless.
Well, he also didn't. Whenever Leroy was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go with you just in case this thing tries to pull you back," Hank didn't volunteer to go
at all. Hank was trying to leave so he can go find him some more snow bunnies, man, up in Canada. You know they got him up in Canada. They run deep up there, man. He was trying to get to the land.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Hank didn't even try. Hank didn't even try. Like, he didn't even try to say, "Okay, let me help y'all out too." Oh, you know what I'm saying? But I got the blicky in my hand, but I'm not gonna fire off on nobody.
Hank did it. Hank was trying to get where the white women at.
Oh my God. Oh my God. He said, okay, so Aisha said the overlooked traps spirits in a cycle. That was my takeaway. It was built on a Native American burial ground.
Is Stephen King
is that it? I'm about to say
that's pretty much his MO. Yeah, everything it's always got something to do with burial grounds, the Indians.
That is true, because Sleepwalkers
wasn't Indians.
I mean, no, not Sleepwalkers, Pet Cemetery. That's what I meant. Because I'm sorry, because every time I think about cats, the only thing I think about is Sleepwalkers. Gross.
Again, Sleepwalkers is not an original, not a book.
I know, still gross.
Stephen King wrote it.
Yeah, still gross. It was his mama. Ew.
Now he went on the coach from Michigan. Log off.
Oh man, not everybody talking about. Where the white women at? Oh, Hank, man. Oh, he could at least did. He could have did one of them. Coming to it. What's that? That one coming to Harlem Nights. Wow, he could at least decided once.
Like when Rose was like pow pow pow, he was like pow.
Right, he let it go once.
This fool didn't do nothing. Again, writers, the my man T could have stayed. Shoot him. Shoot him in the leg, the foot, something. let Hank know we don't appreciate him not using a weapon. Something that I ain't gonna lie. I yelled at Hank. I was laughing at Pennywise and yelling at Hank all in the same with a span of an hour. I should have to yell at Hank, but I gotta tell Hank, you're trash. You are I'm sorry. I don't normally bring down my brothers. You suck.
Hank moved to Canada. Hank moved to Canada and changed his name to Hank Hill and then moved to Texas. now he sell propane.
He was the last. Look, hold up. When they was all in the truck or in the van, he wasn't the first one to step out. You right. He wasn't the first one to step out. This is your baby. What's going on? Why are you here? Hank sorry. Hank should have got popped. I'm sorry.
Hank was trying to make it seem like he was about it too. My Ronnie, not my Ronnie. We gotta go get him. No, we'll go get him. You sit down.
You can stay at the house.
Look, Otterly Noah, you need to stop everything you're doing. Dedicate 8 hours to your life of watching Welcome to Derry. You need to dedicate 8 hours of your life. You got 16 left. You just need 8. It's a shift. You need a shift. Because man, and then you go, hey, look, you go feel how I feel and say Hank should have got shot. Matter of fact, now that I know what I know, when old boy came up to him try to shoot him when he was going to Shawshank, I would have let him go. Now that I know what I know, go and let him go. Go let him get him. Get him.
That's why
I would have told Charlotte, don't go save him.
Hank, they found you, my guy. Come on out.
While all the people, if the black spot knew what was getting ready to crack, go on, get out of here. Go and get. He right here in the storage closet. Yeah, here's the opening, good sir. Yeah. I would have ran like Pennywise, to go get Hank. Cause damn it, Hank. I don't know I don't know who I hate more in this show, Hank or Shaw.
Shaw was supposed to be hated because he was the villain. He's the villain in this. He's the villain in this story.
Go watch it. Go watch it, Ollie. Go watch it, please.
Yeah, Pennywise don't like y'all saying that he was the villain in the story. He did it that quick. Shaw got to go.
I mean,
you ain't shooting the monster.
I mean, he still, don't get me wrong, Pennywise still is the villain, but Shaw is like
Shaw is the one who kind of
Shaw is like big boss villain. Like he's the one that he's the one with all the stupidity and was like, nah, we gonna go ahead and find this killer
dumb.
and let him loose. Let him out. Let him do what he do. Even though it was time for Pennywise to go to sleep, right? He was like, if I let him out, he ain't gonna go to sleep.
So is that it too? Because once they put they put it down in the tree or whatever, and then that's what's putting him to sleep? Is that what it is now, or is it just he just
because
go to sleep? Like what is it?
Because well, remember they needed the shard because the shard it was just like the part of the meteorite that they made the barrier to. Cages of men. So they still needed to bury it so he could not go cross. You know what I'm saying? That part of that part of the creek
won't work.
Right.
But
so
I think the shards or the pillars keep him contained, and he only comes out for a year. He does his thing, and then
he goes back for another 27 years.
He goes to sleep and I think it's because the pillars only allow for him to be up for so long. Hence why when they opened the door, he was asleep. He was like, who opened the door? And now he up. Who opened the damn gate?
Now I just wondering.
No locked doors.
Right.
They put it in the ground. The energy blast shot him back, and then he started peeling his faces back. That was the craziest thing in the world.
That was actually that was very good CGI. because I like it because it was almost like he takes a mask, so it's rubbery. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was actually better than trying to make him like fleshly, and doing it is making a literal mask that he tries to portray as this creature.
What did he say on the way out? Y'all are a lively bunch. Ain't that what he said? And then dipped out?
Yeah. You're a lively bunch.
He always had like some little slick ass one-liners.
He has some lines though. Okay, let me ask y'all. Richie's. Okay, let me ask this before, because I know there was a question in the chat. Let me ask you this: Richie's death, his funeral, almost had me in. I'm talking about it. It was coming. It was coming. I have to. You know what I'm saying? What did y'all think about that scene? Especially when he laid on Will, like he was holding his, on, and then he laid on him. I ain't gonna lie, they hit me. It hit me differently. What did y'all think about that? Because man, I was about to start crying.
Powerful scene.
It was an emotional moment.
Yeah.
Probably the only time I think I didn't cry during that scene. I was like, yo, like, he's there, and for Halloran to be able to see him, it was pretty dope, and for Halloran to tell his parents, like, hey, that hand that you feel, that's your boy.
Yeah.
That's your boy. He's always gonna be with you. So like, I thought it was I thought it was moving. I thought it was very an emotional scene. But I was like, yeah, like, at least, the losers know, the losers 2.0 or negative 2.0, because they're the originals. Or actually not the originals, but negative 2.0. At least they know that they knew that Richie was there with them, even after death.
Yeah. I thought it was like Mika said, it was a moving scene. I felt more like proud. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like necessarily sad, but it was more like like an honor thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Man, that was some dope shit. Proud of you, man. Proud of you. And they putting you to rest the right way. You gonna be here, be around. Maybe you can help or whatever. But it was more like a proud feeling for me. That's kind of what I got.
Later on, he whispers in Marge ear. He's like, that's what you named the baby.
Right.
So because Mika, now that you said the losers negative 2.0, but not the original, so we go back to this Bradley gang situation. Bradley gang are adults, correct?
The Bradley gang are teenagers.
So are they?
I remember correctly.
Who would be harassed, or who would Pennywise be feeding off of? Well, I guess we wouldn't necessarily know, but how do you think this losers club is gonna be situated? Or why would they be? You know what I'm saying? Because we got the Bradley gang situation that's going on.
I think we're probably gonna get two separate. I think for this next season it's gonna be two separate things. So kind of how like we got two separate stories with technically almost three different damn stories. Yeah. I think they're going to separate the Bradley gang from the kids that we're going to end up following, in Derry at this time, right? We're going to have the Bradley gang story. Somehow, probably one of the losers is part of the Bradley gang type deal. That'll probably be it.
He gonna win though. He's got to win this though. Like, this ain't no the fake the loser gang or whatever. They don't beat him, right? Not for this.
No. No.
Oh no, the Bradley gang meet their demise.
No, I'm not. I'm not talking about the Bradley gang in general. I'm just talking about whoever they pick to be the kids, to be the losers of this.
I'm still thinking there's going to be I think they're going to stick with the descendants of the Losers Club, but you gotta tell the Ironworks story. You're gonna have the Bradley game, but that's 1908.
I'm tripping. Not until 1908.
I'm tripping.
That's third season.
My bad. I'm getting ahead of myself because I want to see how
he want to see that. They gotta tell that story.
I want to see kids blown up trying to get Easter eggs. I'm sorry. Something wrong with me.
But do y'all get what I'm saying? Like, to me, he lost this fight, even though he killed a lot of people. But he lost this fight. But
they kind of acknowledged that he knew he was gonna lose.
I don't think he did. I think I can see time all at once, but at the same time, I can change it. Like time is not this, you know what I'm saying? It's not
linear.
I don't want to say what. Yeah, I say that it's not linear. Like I can change it. Yep, I know the beginning and the end, but within the confines of the beginning and the end, what's going on, I can change it. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I think he was so hell bent on getting the hell up out of Derry. If he could have got it out of Derry, I think that would have changed his death. If he would have got out of Derry, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. I think he would have been. He's content with what's going on because he knows the beginning and the end of his life cycle or whatever, being like abundant say omnipresent in the timeline, so to speak. But at the same time, time hasn't happened. It has, but it hasn't happened. So I can change up some stuff. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. So according to the Googles, the Bradley Gang. The Bradley Gang is a group of Depression area outlaws who arrive in Derry to hide out from the FBI. They're gunned down by members of the Derry community on Canal Street in the middle of the afternoon while arriving at Machin's sporting goods store to pick up a shipment of ammunition. They're probably going to have to change this because it says Mike Hanlon recalls 7 members of the Bradley Gang, though Norbert Keene, Mr. Keene, was alive during the ambush. Recalls 8 members. The gang consisted of his leader Al Bradley, his brother George. They robbed 6 or 7 banks in the Midwest and kidnapped a banker for a ransom of $30,000 before deciding to kill the banker anyway. The gang members are brothers Joe and Cal Conklin, Arthur Creeping Jesus Mallory, Handsome Patrick Caudy, George's common law wife Kitty Donahue, and Caudy's on and off again girlfriend Marie House.
They gonna dive all the way into that. They can make a show just off of that alone. You know what I mean? But then my question is, again, are they gonna go or now? Just a thought. You remember how chapter 1 was about the kids. Chapter 2 was about the adults. Do you think we're following the adults in this situation? In 1935,
that's what I'm trying to figure out is: are we getting kids or are we getting adults? Because if
we could be just getting adults,
could just be
we could be dealing with Ingrid. We could be dealing with Ingrid and her husband. We could be dealing with the people we could be dealing with Rose in her shop that she's had. We could be dealing with a lot more adults in this one. While Penny, you know what I'm saying, and do it just like they did in this one. You know, don't give us Pennywise up front. Give us all these other things. I don't want to be formulaic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Twist it up. You know, twist it up a little bit. Let some of these human characters be monsters. The actual humans be complete monsters.
Showing Ingrid working at Juniper Hills, I think, would be the perfect monster. You know what I'm saying? If we keep getting her,
oh, you know they got to do that again.
You know what I'm saying? All the way back to being Periwinkle or whatever. During the, you know what I'm saying, during the whole your shit that you want to see, the Ironworks explosion. I think she might end up being the monster of everything.
Of the Ironworks?
No, of just the entire.
That Ingrid is really the catalyst for all of these events.
Because she just
didn't happen. She was the catalyst of the black spot.
Right. She just everything she touches turns to trash, dookie.
But that's probably
that would make sense. That would make all the sense.
Make a lot of sense.
Right? Because she's the one that called in and snitched on Hank for the black spot.
Yep.
It would make sense that she would show up at the Ironworks as the she is the performing clown at the Ironworks because she feels like that's where her papa is gonna show up because he's gonna come and see me. Right.
Yeah.
And then I don't know about the Bradley gang. Maybe she's the one that dimes him out. Like,
and she was over there again, smashing cheeks, and over here, you know what I'm saying?
With the black.
Nah.
They had a Negro in the gang.
They did not.
A mulatto. They had a mulatto. They had a mulatto in the gang.
They did not. Even
the
octoroon,
she's going to be a part of all 3 seasons, and she's the reason why there's the catastrophic events at the end of all of Pennywise's 27-year cycles.
She could have been the one that they were trying to buy the bullets for, and she dimes them out that way too. because again, Pennywise has to feed. And
or she has a relationship with one of the people from the Bradley gang, and they end up telling her what they about to go do, and then she snitches.
Right. And the Bradley gang is going to be fairly young, right? They're teenagers, right?
Yeah. I say teenagers, but they're like 18, 19 years old.
Yeah.
They're young.
So
young adults.
Since they kept showing Pennywise shooting at them in the Welcome to Derry opening, it would make more sense. Even that, because didn't Pennywise ate the gay dude at the beginning of the gay couple at the beginning of chapter 2. So he looked all of 30, but I guess in their world he was what, 17?
No,
16, 17?
He's an adult. He's
an adult. Okay.
I think he's like 21.
Okay, and he was the first victim.
Yes.
But like you said, that 2 was all about the adults. So
yeah, so I can see this being about the adults.
Yeah. I think Pennywise was just up, you know what I'm saying? And seemed like it's fear over there. Let me go ahead, chump.
But it wouldn't surprise me if a grand ancestor. I'm sorry, Mika.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't surprise me if a grand ancestor of Beverly or like I said, or any of them or Bill is a part of this story. You know what I'm saying? They happen to be older or whatever, but you find out that's Bill's great grandfather or something like that, or great grandmother or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? And it's still, connected to it as far as the Losers Club, but you know what I'm saying? As they were teenagers or young adults.
With the sheriff, he would be what, a young police officer, right? Or would he be?
Yeah, he probably would be.
Yep.
He probably gonna be one of the ones that rally everybody up together. Because the people at Derry are the ones
man.
Yeah. The people at Derry are the ones that shoot the Bradley gang.
Yeah. But
I love the fact that Pennywise is the one that's been putting up the missing posters.
Exactly.
The whole time.
Exactly.
Pennywise
exactly.
And that's what I'm saying. He a clown. He a fool.
Look, no printed paper, no nothing.
Nothing.
No nothing. Just give me.
Let me show you. He'll ball it up and throw it at
you. Yeah, I love the fact that he's the one that's been putting up the posters this whole time.
Okay, let me ask y'all as an overall arching season with this arc and everything. What are your like thoughts on this? What would you rate this?
Oh, what would I
like? What would you give this? Because to me, this was a A+ show. Like,
yeah, this was a peak.
Very A+.
This is right up there with like The Wire. This is up there with, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is when they speak of like shows
of
this
HBO
is that.
shows.
Yeah, especially you know what I'm saying? Like, I just saw Abundance say 8.5. You can't go below an 8 with this show. You know what I'm saying? Overall, you can't go below an 8.
I saw somebody give it a 3 out of 5.
They were smoking crack.
Literally, I had to block it because
yeah,
we're not gonna have that kind of negativity on my line.
Nope.
Yeah, out of 5.
He gave it a 3 out of 5.
He was smoking that shit.
That must have been. That was that journal in him, huh? He a descendant of the,
he was a follower of the general.
If memory serves me right, it was the gore. He said it was too much gore in it. The storyline was boring, and there was a third thing that he said.
Now he's boring.
I can understand people not liking gore. I get that.
I mean, it wasn't even that gory. It wasn't even that gory.
It wasn't.
Maybe because he was eating face. And he was like, this is where I draw the line.
Yeah.
He said the gore, it was boring. And I think he said something about the CGI. And I was like, the CGI was only bad in one episode.
One episode where they went goosebumps.
Where they went goosebumps.
That was the only episode where they were riding in the
oh, you talk about the ghost
when they were in the cemetery.
When they was riding in the cemetary, like I didn't mind the ghost. Like I can understand that being CGI.
Oh, you talking about like the background?
Yeah, the background. This is y'all could have rolled through a soundstage, y'all.
Do you know that they rolled bikes for the rest of that episode and on set? That was the only one they did on the sound stage.
Y'all ever watched the original Wizard of Oz? when they was on the broom, when she was on the broomstick, and she wasn't moving, but the background was moving.
Background was moving. That's what it looked like.
That's basically what it looked like.
Exactly what it looked like.
But yeah, I think you can't go below 8 if you're doing 8 out of 10, and if you're doing out of 5, hell no, you can't do like a 3. You got to be like a 4. You know what I'm saying? Like 4.25. You know what I'm saying? Like I would have to actually see why you would give it like a mediocre score of a 3. You know what I'm saying? Just in the middle. But to me, CGI and gore ain't enough to say, oh, you know, I know people have their personal preferences, but end all be all, this story, there's the crazy thing about it, there's really no holes. And you know, most people, you write and it just holes just because you're a human and you're writing it, it might have a couple holes in the story. I didn't really see too many. Matter of fact, I don't think I saw any holes in this story. You know what I'm saying? Nothing to go back and nitpick over and say, well, if he was here, then how was he over here at the same? Like, I didn't get none of that. You know what I'm saying? So for me, a strong 9.5 for me. Like I said, it's one of them. Lily just got on my nerves. She dropped it 0.5.
You hated Lily.
I did.
From the
.5.
episode 1, you did not like her.
But I kind of have to agree with Blue on this. Like I give it a 9.5 because, like, in reality, Lily wasn't a part of this story. Like she didn't have like, she was just there. You know what I'm saying? Yep. She was there just to be the one kid that's supposed to show that she's the strongest out of the group, when in reality she wasn't the strongest one out of the group. The strongest one out of the group ended up being Marge.
I would say Richie.
And Richie too. But before he met his demise.
Yeah.
But
I mean, do you also think that she was there to throw everybody off, to make her believe she was another character, which she wasn't? So she was basically the deterrent character?
I think, honestly, she was just the punching bag for the whole show, right? Because the show started off with her dismissing Maddie, right? And and then she's the reason why Maddie dies. And then she's also the reason why the other three kids died, right? Yeah. She's also the reason why Pennywise almost ended up killing everybody in the sewer.
We might have to take that
very
back.
True.
She might be Ingrid Jr. Because everything she's literally
the what Ingrid ended up being.
She, like, everything she touched was trash. It was
right. Like,
that's very true.
She was supposed to be. It was you know, Ronnie called her a lifeboat. That girl was an anchor.
There she was.
Yeah, she was.
She wasn't no lifeboat. She was an anchor, and that's why she said what she said. She said, I'm gonna end up dragging you all down with me.
Yes.
Yeah, she was
because
lying.
You were.
So Lily, Shaw, and Hank.
I mean, I won't say I hate I won't say I hate Lily. It's just the fact that she didn't bring anything to the story. You know, like, she was just kind of just there. I mean, she had the Shaw, the Shaw or whatever. Cool. But y'all should have built off of that. Y'all should have made her crazy. Like, not a little bit crazy, where she's like, y'all looking at me funny. Y'all think I did this.
Do you think they should have had her like attack one of the kids or something like that?
Yeah, I think they should have
full-fledged Gollum. They should have
go full-fledged Gollum all the way in. Yeah.
Never go full-fledged Gollum.
Never go full Gollum.
I think they should have went all in with Lily completely losing her mind because of that little piece of rock that she had in her hand. Like, from the moment she had it, when
she should have been a final girl, but she should have had some bad repercussions.
Right. She should have been the one to end up in Juniper Hill.
Right.
You mean Taniel with a T?
Because Taniel was not. Ain't no really need to talk about. He came
in.
You gotta
press F in the chat for Taniel. Yeah, pay your respects.
Right, that's like.
But he didn't really bring any. I mean, for one, if it wasn't for Taniel
the whole time.
Yeah, and if it wasn't for Taniel, Lily wouldn't have the damn shard in the first place to even try to attempt to go crazy, because he dropped it.
In regards to how the character structure was anyway, he was just the catalyst to keep a story going. That's it. Like, we're gonna use Taniel to come in and drop the shard so Lily can get it. That was basically it. And then Taniel tell them, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's really about it.
But also that scene didn't make sense because where he dropped the shard at
is
was nowhere near where Lily was. Did it just?
But that goes back to what I was saying about
they all float, Mika.
The tunnel. Go back to what I said about him, being in the tunnels. And I think somebody in the chat said that can he manipulate the tunnels themselves, change things around?
I think he can.
Kill, kidnap. That's a good question. You know what?
We're gonna say that. We're gonna tip her that.
Yeah, let me.
I think he can because it's almost kind of been proven in It Chapter 1 whenever Patrick ended up in the sewers and then he ended up getting turned around and he ended up in a dead end. The same dead end that Lily ended up in.
Yep, that's true.
So, Georgie, you're gonna leave without your boats?
It's funny because I watched the miniseries the other day, the whole 3 hours. And I actually enjoyed until we get to the end, but I actually enjoyed it. Just even watching this show, I actually enjoy the miniseries a little more. You know what I mean? So I have fun. I had fun with it.
I like the fact that they actually because they turned Pennywise into the bird.
That was dope.
Bird was supposed to be at the black spot, but
they saved
I'm glad that they redeemed themselves and actually had the bird, the Pennywise bird show up.
I mean, because he was too busy. He was too busy eating. You know what I'm saying? He had face on my face. All right, kill, or kidnap. Lily, Shaw, or Hank. Can I go first? Kill Hank. Get him out of there. You know what I'm saying? I would keep Lily over Hank. And I would kidnap Shaw because he's an idiot.
Go ahead, Mika.
I say kill Shaw, kidnap Hank, and keep Lily.
I would kill Lily, quick death, get on up out of here.
Damn.
Kidnap Shaw and have him tortured or something like that. And I keep Hank. I keep Hank around. Out of them, I would keep Hank around.
You did
not
like
somebody
Lily.
else, Hank would have to go. But out of those three,
you did not like Lily though at all.
Just go ahead and get up. Like just Lily real quick. I wouldn't have her. No, she wouldn't suffer nothing. Just what I'm saying, get on up out of here. So
you just gonna put the needle in her arm and just go on to sleep, baby. Just go on to sleep.
Going to sleep.
Go to sleep. Look at the flowers.
You think HBO will ever be brave enough to do a?
You caught that, huh, Mika?
I did.
To do Maturin. What's Maturin?
The turtle.
Oh, that's the turtle.
Yeah. No, they probably do that in 1908. They probably say
the cosmic turtle. I mean, definitely 1908 because they're probably going to give us a flashback of when Pennywise actually landed on Earth. And it's probably going to be a flashback through some ceremony, the ritual of Chud.
Yeah, I don't think it's needed. You know what I'm saying? I think stuff like that should just be spoken about, but I don't think we need to see it. That's
so you don't want to see the turtle throw up the universe?
Yeah, I don't think we need it because to me it takes away from what we're watching. You know what I'm saying? Because now a lot of people that know that Pennywise was this cosmic entity, and I think
a lot of people thought Pennywise was a demon. I'm like, he ain't no damn demon.
and I think not knowing or learning this, because even with us knowing that Pennywise is some intergalactic cosmic being, we still don't get him as an intergalactic cosmic being.
Not at all.
You just see three lights.
Right. So having this turtle floating around darkness, making the what I'm saying, making the universe or whatever. We don't need to see none of that. We don't need to see. Not for this. Maybe if they want to,
because I mean, in the book, Bill ends up talking to that damn turtle, and the turtle's like, "This is what you need to do to defeat it."
Do you think that's good that they keep? Do you think that was a plus or a minus that they kept that out from the book?
It's almost like what Abundance said. It's too weird. Like, I mean, and plus, if it's anything, I mean, when you're reading it, it don't make sense. Like, it's like, you mean this whole time you've been here and you can stop this shit and you make it up to it? Like,
right. Pennywise is Galactus. I mean, the eater of worlds. That's what he said.
Yes, the eater of worlds.
Like stuff like that, I would reserve if I'm gonna stick to doing some more Stephen King stuff that might revolve around Pennywise or anything like, I would do something like that in Dark Tower. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where it would make more sense at, in the Dark Tower.
Yeah.
Dark Tower storyline. Not.
They should do an HBO series. They should do an HBO series on Dark Tower. That'd be dope.
They need to redo it because good God.
I think Paramount actually has the rights to that. I think they said that they are doing. I think they are doing something with it.
You know what? Even though the patty cakes got on my nerves, and I'm not capping for him or nothing. Hank got the spotlight.
but again, it's okay. Yes, I know Hank is probably one of the worst fathers in
Derry,
right? But the patty cakes for me, if you was gonna keep introducing these three girls as bullies, why did they not get got?
Just shoot up.
Yeah,
because you went and got what's his name? From when he was messing with the losers, these three girls was messing with these girls, messing with these kids this whole time. Had was talking all the smack, and they did not get clapped, which don't sit right with me.
Yeah. Or at least should have been traumatized, some real trauma.
Right. Like when they came out of the dead lights, they should have been like, like they should have came, like nobody should have walked away from the dead lights. I'm just gonna, like, if anything, the dead lights comatoses you, or you go crazy because Ingrid went crazy. Why didn't all them kids go? Why didn't Will? Well, Will eventually does go crazy, but that's besides the point. But why didn't everybody else go crazy? Why was nobody else comatose? Even Leroy got the dead lights and came out and was like, I done came to my senses. We gonna leave.
We out, baby. Get this stuff. Get the sheets. We gotta go. Pack up that couch. You leaving.
Don't like again. Talk about three characters that serve no purpose.
But just be
to the story, just being antagonist, right?
Yeah.
Like
it was just to push the story along. That's it. Like Daniel. Some characters are just to push the story along. That because without them, we don't get Marge's story. We don't get the 180 of Marge. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah,
that is true.
So she did. And I do agree. They hold some type of reference to where other characters get bounced off of. So
the only character that bounced off of them was Marge.
It was Marge, right. But you kind of needed that
Ronnie didn't give a damn about them.
She showed. I mean, she wanted to smack the shit out of everybody in that goddamn school. That wasn't Will or Richie.
Even like Will never had an interaction with the patty cakes. The only other person besides Marge that had an interaction with the patty cakes
was Lily.
Was Rich, because he was sitting at the table with Marge at the time. So, I mean, but he didn't say anything. He was just looking like.
No.
Yes, Alvin. That's actually it's Donatello.
No.
He's the smarter one.
First of all, that's a sea turtle. Mine's are get it right.
How do you know it's a sea
turtle? Box turtles.
How do you know it's a sea turtle? How do you know it's a sea
because
turtle?
they showed it on. They keep showing.
No, that was the keychain.
No, hold up. Wait a minute. How you spell it? M-A-T.
Oh Lord.
He's a gopher turtle. Actually,
he's a turtle. He's a gopher turtle.
He's a gopher turtle.
Let's look at some images and see what he looked like. A sea turtle to me. Ain't this a sea turtle?
He's a gopher turtle.
Gopher turtle? That looks like a sea turtle to me.
No, that's just the picture that they use. He's an actual gopher turtle. Think about it. What if the Indians are talking about a turtle? They ain't talking about no damn sea turtle.
Ain't no damn sea turtle.
You don't know how turtles are. Yeah, sea turtles travel.
He's a space turtle.
What is a turtle? What would a turtle be in Maine? Where the Maine? Come on, Maine. Where the turtles at, Maine?
Come on, Maine.
What turtles would be? Matter of fact, I would have. What
Look
turtles are native? I am. I'm about to.
What turtles are native?
Are native to Maine turtle?
I mean, but he's a cosmic turtle, so it wouldn't matter.
What's native to Maine, man?
Snapping turtle.
Sea turtle, spotted turtle, eastern.
That ain't what my
turtle,
Google say.
Turtle.
My Google say.
What's your Google say?
It say snapping turtle, a painted turtle, a wood turtle, a box turtle, the common box turtle, the spotted
you
turtle.
Looking at the animal. You look at animal spot.
If you click all, you might see it. You looking at
Well,
images.
I'm looking at animal spot turtles in Maine, and it says snapping turtles, sea turtles, mud and
But
musk turtles.
Derry ain't nowhere near the sea.
Maybe it's under the sea. Doom, 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 doom. What if they try? What if they driving up that creek? I don't know what sea turtles do. I know he ain't no Ninja Turtles. They from
Hey, was that
they
the
from
same
Brooklyn,
creek
son.
that the gay dude
He's a
got killed
Ninja
in?
Turtle today.
He's not.
Was that the same creek that the gay dude got killed in?
Yes.
So he did make it past the creek.
Phone just
No. Remember the dude got killed in Derry. It went. Remember, there's a little thing that goes through Derry. The
His
water goes
bandana is
into Derry.
His bandana is black. No, his bandana is white. Franklin is a teenager. Y'all better stop it.
Franklin
Stop it
definitely grew up
now.
He definitely grew up big, yes.
Yeah. not the Eastern box turtle.
The
Yeah.
Eastern box turtle.
He's not.
That's what type of turtles we got here, man.
He's a leatherback sea turtle. That's what he is. Or Kemp.
There was some big ass turtle
show.
shows. Wherever they got them turtle shows, them some big ass.
That's why I say either he's a wood turtle, which would though. I honestly, if you look at that the turtle shell, I could see them being a wood turtle because box turtles are little. You know what I mean? And I could see it probably being a snapping turtle, but we all know that real talk, sea turtle shells are huge. So, I could see being a wood turtle though.
Best Stephen King project of 2025, I would say would be this.
I say the longest walk.
I was about to say, I know Mika's gonna say the longest walk.
I ain't seen the longest walk yet.
Yeah,
I
the
haven't
longest
seen
walk or the long walk.
I've seen the shortest
long
skip.
walk.
I've seen the short skip.
But y'all would say this.
It was on Tubi.
Yeah, I mean the long walk and Welcome to Derry for me. I hated the monkey. I hated it.
Yeah, you did say that when we talked. When I asked you about it, you was like, "That is stupid."
It's just basically
Is it just the whole rethink from the 80s.
Nah, it's basically Final Destination.
That's
all it is.
I thought it was just a straight up remake. Tonight I dine on turtle soup.
Y'all are getting to get leaving. That's why Shellhead keeps getting beat up. Said the Running Man was cool. I didn't
mind the Running Man.
I wasn't gonna go see the Running Man. I mean the 80s one was cool with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I was about to go see that. Just being honest, it's not my cup of tea.
Killian. The 80s one is always be my favorite.
Yeah, I'm still tripping how the contrast to the Running Man is compared to everything else Stephen King has done. Because Stephen King has done so much horror. The Running Man just felt odd.
It's crazy because Stephen King is all over the place with his writing. It is all over the place. Like we talk about It, Derry, and all of this stuff. Stephen King got shit that ain't got shit to do with nothing.
Yeah. That's
you know what I'm
very
saying?
true.
Like nothing. So.
And that like The Long Walk wasn't even written. He didn't write that as Stephen King. He wrote that as Richard Bachman. So nobody even knew that The Long Walk was a Stephen King thing, unless you know he was Richard Bachman to begin with. But when it came out, they was like, "Oh, a novel by Stephen King." And I remember a lot of people saying, "Oh, Stephen King wrote The Long Walk." I didn't know that, and it's like, nah, it was part of the Bachman books. Which I think Running Man was in that too.
Yep. He said he would throw hints and stuff because, like in the Running Man, they do go to Derry in the Running Man, but ain't no nothing crazy there. But
because Pennywise was asleep.
But it also in Dreamcatcher, Derry is not too far away from where Dreamcatcher takes place.
Yeah, I mean the Green Mile. I didn't know that was Stephen King either.
Yep, Green Mile.
But that is totally that in Shawshank Redemption is totally different than what Sleepwalkers and Pet Cemetery and all the other stuff he's done. And plus, if you look at Stephen King when he was young, he looked like he was on them maturing teas too, all the way on maturing teas. So
he still looked like that, not just when he was young.
I mean, he really looked like that when he was young. He looked crazy. So You said Pennywise was in Dreamcatcher, not according to Mika. Mika said no.
You talking about because they didn't do Bob Gray? Mr. Gray. Mr. Gray.
He said Stephen King looked like the Grinch.
He do.
He does. No, not Stephen King was a white Tyler Perry with talent. That's scandalous.
With talent, though.
That's scandalous.
You know what? Damn. Yeah.
Kinda he is, though.
I think technically he's not the one directing these
right.
movies, right?
And he ain't putting the window, right?
And he ain't getting the right. They kind of just take his movies and make adaptations of them.
That's funny.
Except for Sleepwalkers, because he wrote that.
Yeah. And he ain't getting the wigs. Right. So
Ryan Murphy is the white Tyler Perry. That's okay.
Every time I hear that music.
But Ryan Murphy got talent though.
Yeah. Every time I hear that music at the beginning of Sleepwalkers, that dun 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 dun.
That must be your favorite Stephen King movie.
It gotta be his favorite one.
My auntie literally used to play Sleepwalkers I'm like, when I was a kid, I watched Sleepwalkers and what's that? Adventures in Babysitting, because it was all on one tape. It was all on one tape because you had to watch Sleepwalkers, Adventures in Babysitting before you get to Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3.
So why you didn't just fast forward, man?
Because normally when I'm with my auntie, she wouldn't fast forward. And my auntie was watching it and I was I'm watching it.
Most of the stuff that he wrote ended up they did adaptations of it. So yeah.
Sleepwalkers with platinum and Black House.
That's a fact, though.
My mom loved her some Sleepwalkers. My mom took us to go see. My mom took us to go see it at the Dollar Movie Theater. I remember it, and I remember at the end of the movie, somebody was like, "Meow, cha cha cha," like because of the commercial, or chow chow chow. I was like,
what was up with black people in Sleepwalkers? Like for real,
I don't know.
Weird as hell.
My mom used to keep that movie playing.
My mom actually had it.
Mine too. She had the VHS tape. I was like, bro. Oh wait, I had the DVD. No, I can't talk.
I mean, technically, when I bought that 25 horror movie set, Sleepwalkers is on there, so I can't really talk crazy.
I have the DVD, so there's that.
But why is I don't get that movie? Like Christine, I can understand. Pet Cemetery, I can understand. That one, I don't get it.
I think because it was so weird.
Right. I think it's because it was different.
Yeah.
It was a different thing. Like it was, because we knew it was Stephen King. Like it was just because it was just a cosmic weird thing, right? Where the cats were the cats were the heroes in this movie, right?
Yes.
So
if the humans turned into cats and start humping. Ew.
I mean, they weren't cats. They were like cat-like people.
Cat-like, ew, even worse.
They're from the same place.
But that's the thing. They weren't. They had to portray themselves as
human,
mother and son. But in reality, they were not mother and son.
Yeah,
they were mates.
And they look so weird. I don't know. That movie was
just. He's weird. And if they come from the same place as Pennywise, what if that's Pennywise's pets?
Did you not hear what I just said? What? Shut up.
It was that. My mom just watched that. She used to like Tommy knockers for some reason.
I'm just saying that's why Pennywise been pissed off eating kids. They done took his pets.
Well, if that's the case,
ones of their kind.
If that's the case, the Sleepwalkers was after. It's after it.
It's after it. Oh, well, damn. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
But they was hiding out from Pennywise. That's the thing. They was hiding out from Pennywise.
I mean,
they lasted the 23.
Then again, they were a species that had been around for centuries.
And he couldn't smell the fear on them, so they just got lost in the sauce.
Right.
See?
Was that in Derry? I need to go back and watch it now to see if that was in Derry.
They never lived in Derry.
Wait a minute. It's so sad. He was trying to give his birds and Thundercats. That is weird.
Lino and them. That's what he called it.
We haven't done it in a while, but we do need to do because I'm still paying for. I forgot I was still paying for whatchamacallit for
what's that?
What is that? When we were doing the movie nights, I'm still paying for whatever that is. So we need to we need that. Whatever. I know it came out of my account, and I was like, the hell. And we did Tommy Knockers, didn't we? No, we didn't do Tommy. We did People Under Stairs. We did People Under Stairs. So we haven't did a movie night in a while. So we'll see.
We should just get a spinner and do like just got Stephen King movies on and just spin it. And then
we'll end up watching the same thing twice.
Exactly. Because it'll end up spinning on Sleepwalkers.
Twice.
Exactly.
They are human-sized bipedal werecats.
I told you it was pets.
Thunderclaps.
Pets. Thundercats. Not thunderclaps. Wrong movie, Q. The wrong movie.
That's what Hank was getting.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Hank pissed me off.
They moved to Indiana, so it does not take place.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. They got to go to the other whitest place on the planet, Indiana.
They live in Travis, Indiana.
One of the whitest places on earth. Might as well just go to Iowa. Just go to Des Moines, Iowa. You know what I'm saying? Just we're French luck. Indiana. Just keep going. I want to see Stevie King do something where, I mean, yes, this show is a black show that just so happened. I would agree with you on that. I want to see Stevie King do something in a black neighborhood. I want to see that and see what Stevie King can come up with there.
It'd be hard because he don't know nothing about black folks like that.
I mean, pretty much everything he does takes place in Maine.
So. Yeah,
that's true. And his only black friend was probably used Mike based on his only black friend in Maine. And probably seen all kind of racism before he got on drugs and went to college. Before he got on
just took Andy Muschietti to make this a black show with just white folks in it. Yeah. That's it.
I still can't see how that's the same person that did the Flash. Which I can take that back. I can see some similarities because his character structure, the way that he gets you involved in characters, even in the Flash, even as bad as that movie is, I was still invested in some of the characters because the way that they made the characters in that movie. But he did a way better job with It. And maybe this is bad. Maybe superhero movies is not as bad, but he did an amazing job with this.
Abundance say
no Penny would not make it in the hood.
In his book,
no Penny would not make it in the hood.
From Shawshank and every dude in this show. Well, Red from Shawshank wasn't black though, not in the book. He was what was he? Irish. He was Irish in the book.
Yeah.
Is that Morgan Freeman's character?
Yeah.
Oh, so they blackwashed the Irish dude.
Yep. Black
and nobody cared because it's Morgan Freeman and it was a great movie.
If Leprechaun was ratchet.
And also, if y'all ever go back and actually listen to or read a Stephen King novel, he throw the N-word out there quite a few times.
I was saying
Lily.
I was listening to Heavy Spoilers.
Lily.
And he said there's a portion of it where you're listening to it in audio that is so hard to get through. Because there's an N-word this, N-word that. Yeah.
Like I almost didn't. Yeah, the hard ER. I almost didn't make it through. Like I was just like, this is hard to listen to.
It was on some Mark Twain hard ER type.
Yeah.
Just Henry Bowers using the hard ER a lot. The Bowers family using the hard ER a lot in the book. So I started listening to Rosemary's Baby.
Lancaster coming next.
they use Negro in that book.
I mean, at least they go for Huckleberry Finn. So
it's like, oh, there's the two Negro ladies that work downstairs folding the laundry. And I was like,
I can see that because Negro, I mean, we know what Negro means in Spanish, but it doesn't hit like nigger.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a nigger
Even
out
King
here.
was like, works for me.
Yeah. He was listening to that one song, nigga, 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 nigga. Yeah, like, golly.
Yeah, but also like when you like have to think about like when he wrote these books, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
not giving him
It's
a pass, but still like
different time period.
yeah,
But
still not giving him a pass, but he's also writing from
a
that time period of back then.
that
too,
time
also.
period back then, right? Because in the book we're back in 1950 something or whatever.
Right.
So Henry Bauer's family using the hard ER because we know that the Bowers family is racist. Makes all the sense.
Which I wouldn't want him to shy away from. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm the type of person, don't shy away from it. Tell it like it is. Right. You know what I'm saying? Tell it like it is, because if you shy away from it, then you're kind of being dishonest about the climate that was like that at that period of time. So don't shy away. Go full fledged. We understand if you're listening to it and you really get offended, then you and no matter what color you are, then you're being dishonest about what you're actually what our ancestors actually went through. You know what I'm saying? Getting called that, or a white person's ancestors actually using that language towards blacks. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of gotta, let it go. Let it be what it is.
Right. What you think? You think Andy Muschietti gonna do a good job with Brave and the Bold based off of what you saw from this?
Honestly, if he makes, because Tom, now that I know that Tom King is a part of this, yes. Yes, because I go back and I always go back to when you watch Master of the Phantasm, the way that they did Bruce Wayne being torn between being Batman to be a Bruce Wayne and living the life, or going after the people who did wrong by his family. I could see that.
Abundance say Boys in the Hood is the Black Stand By Me. Only the first part.
The first part of it.
Only the first part. You want to see a dead body? That's like about as close they got to Stand By Me.
Yeah.
Them looking for the dead body.
But yeah, I would give this, because I didn't give my ranking. I'm sorry. I'm gonna give this show it's a solid 9.75 for me. A solid 9.75. I told you who I got my issues with. I understand Shaw's character. I just thought he was a complete dumbass. And Hank. I can stomach Lily. I can't stomach what Hank. I can't stomach Hank after all of this, and they did that to you. Hank sitting there with the gun. This is the second time in that day that I yelled at somebody. I was yelling at the offensive coordinator for the Chiefs, and I was yelling at Hank's dumbass. that was yeah. But a solid 9 point. I love this show, and this is what I'm gonna be honest with you. This is what I wanted for me. You know what I'm saying? I wanted out of season 2, out of The Last of Us, and this is what I wanted for me out of Stranger Things. That's what I wanted, this feeling out of Stranger Things. But I think what got me is the beginning. The first episode got me hooked. Yeah. That's what got me hooked. From then on, I was invested in whatever was going on, because could you give me the feeling that I got out of the first episode? And damn it, did they give me all of it? You know what I'm saying? Especially towards the end. You know what I'm saying? When Pennywise come back, giving me the Bob Gray story is actually traumatic. It's actually sad. As a father, I understood exactly where Bob Gray was coming from, trying to take care of his daughter. I understood that. So yes, I'm giving that.
Inez, I'm putting it up there with Wire, Snowfall, Breaking Bad. For one thing, just this genre of TV, right? Horror TV. What TV series in the horror genre is up there, for one thing, or can't even be rated high? You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me ask y'all, do y'all know any horror TV that would be rated high?
I mean, I'm putting that on Mika because
I would have to say, if because
Season
nobody
3 of
really.
American Horror Story.
I was gonna say
yeah,
the first couple of seasons of American Horror Story, because then it went left and it never righted. They never righted the ship.
Right.
But Lovecraft Country before they
Lovecraft.
canceled it.
Would you
The
call Lovecraft
Strain-
Country's horror, or would you call
I'll
it
call it more
sci-fi?
sci-fi though.
I'd
But
say
it's got both.
It's got
It's
horror elements
because
in
it is
Yeah.
Lovecraft, which is horror. He's like one of the fathers of
sci-fi horror.
He's racist ass.
Okay.
But I also will put it up there with like The Strain.
Oh, The Strain. Yeah.
And a lot of
The Strain
people
was
forgot
good.
about that show because obviously it's not on the air anymore. But The Strain was.
Yeah.
was my show.
Grimm wasn't horror for me. Grimm was just, it had horror things in it, but it was just a police procedural for me with Grimm.
Yeah.
From is, if y'all have not seen From is for me top notch. But it's not a lot. That's why I think this is a standout, even amongst those that we just named. I think this is a standout. And I think it's because it's produced. You know what I'm saying? It's highly produced. It's done by HBO.
Yeah,
and it's like
greatly produced.
Yeah,
like I said, for one, you take out just that one scene, and this looks like a movie that was just broken down in a TV show, but it looks like a movie.
So okay, I know everybody was asking if we was ever going to get a spinoff for The Shining. So apparently we were supposed to get a spinoff for The Shining. It was called Overlook. The series was going to consist of 10 episodes. The aim was to focus on the untold stories of the Overlook Hotel from the novel before the Torrance's arrival. J.J. Abrams and his production company, Bad Robot Productions, was behind it. They signed a deal with Warner Brothers, and it was supposed to go to HBO Max. It did not. It's not going to go to HBO Max. It got picked up by Netflix. So it looks like we are going to get a spinoff of that.
If it's J.J. Abrams, it's not coming out. And that's, I mean, I like this, when he does something pretty, but J.J. Abrams just not.
Your whole face is like, it ain't.
You just don't
It'll
follow
be 10 years. It'll be 10, 15 years later. It'll come out.
It's so much stuff that's on J.J. Abrams' plate that's supposed to be done came out.
Yeah, it says it's coming out on Netflix, so to be announced.
Yeah.
Now with the Netflix, if it still goes through the Netflix, Warner Brothers deal, then I can see it really coming out, especially since this show was so highly rated, and I think that will be a big key. You say I hear J.J. Abrams, I'm automatically out. J.J. doesn't make bad horror though. But I think they
got to do something first. You got to make something.
Yeah, you got to make it. I think David Muschietti just did a what?
Andy Muschietti.
Muschietti.
See, y'all gonna get me, and you done said Lancaster, and I'm gonna get.
You said Lancaster.
You said you were about to say
putting
Lancaster.
words in my mouth.
You were about to say it.
No, I wasn't.
You said Lamont? No, that ain't it. Let me
not Lamont.
Say what you gotta say. Shit. No, I'm not sorry.
Yeah, see how they get treated. You see that? Y'all see it, everybody. You see it, chat.
Dead Space would be dope. That would be a dope.
I just think if he was a part of this, it'd be better. He just proven that he could take Stephen King's what he wrote in the book and create lore from that and make it better. You know what I'm saying? And to me, he made Pennywise, like, for me, up there with the horror icons.
Yeah, he did. Just
from this show. Now, I liked Pennywise and especially in chapter 2. I loved him until the end because I was like this, but this I'm telling you, this made him one of the greatest horror icons of all time for me. It was just but I got to give that to the actor, to Bill Skarsgård, because the way he portrayed the character, but the way that they wrote the character, the way that they crafted this character for this show, put him up there is some of the horror icons and some of the horror greats for me. This is me personally. So
yeah, I wish he could get his hands on Jeepers Creepers. I would like some actual real super tight lore on Jeepers Creepers, not the BS that we got from part 3. You know what I'm saying?
And
like
4.
I don't count. I stop at 3. I stop at 3. But either way, like I think Jeepers Creepers deserves another shot. At least one, you know what I'm saying, with actual money behind it, not me, Mika, and Drake putting out, you know what I'm saying, rubbing our pennies together and going out and doing that movie. They just took a black man, painted him brown,
They
put a hat on him.
They didn't even try to do the special effects. They didn't even try.
No.
They didn't even try.
They didn't want to. They said Lancaster's coming.
Am I lying? And then put like they took like some bologna and put it on his face to make it was like
they're not bologna.
No, what they did was they took like strips of toilet paper and just kept lining it up until it created the gills on the side of his face.
Oh man, I was like, what is that?
I'm so mad at y'all right now.
I'm just saying
bologna.
that's
bologna and toilet paper. You're cold cuts.
Remember
go get that glue.
Yeah, y'all ever make the paper mache?
Yeah.
That's exactly what he did.
He said part 4 was a high school musical project. A high school project.
They took paper mache and was like, slap. Hold that right there. Get the blow dryer. Next layer.
Man, they did that all bad. But yeah, if they put some money behind Jeepers Creepers, it can actually see some. I think it can.
He had a perm.
Man, you know what, Trey? Because that creeper was bad.
He was really bad.
Ran out of budget.
Well, no, because I don't even think it was the same director for Jeepers Creepers 3.
We ran out of budget.
It was somebody different. But
the budget got low. Hey, we gotta make hey, you got something at home, big dog? Hey, bring it to the studio, man. He
was played by a black man named Jeru Benjamin.
Lancaster.
Jeru Benjamin.
Jeru. Al Jeru.
Al Jeru.
That's
wild. He said that director didn't give a F. If you don't give a damn, we don't give up what?
So sad.
I told you the budget was low. They spent all the money on the cameras and all of that was like, oh, we ain't got no more money left for the creeper.
No, the director did that one. He did 3.
He did 3.
What was the budget? What was the budget?
Like $80.
Not $80. It's like we ain't got no more money.
Right. $27.87.
Let's see.
Reborn was 4, right?
$6.2 million.
There you go. That explains it. That $6.2 million was the
budget.
What you gonna do with a horror movie that you need special effects with $6.2 million?
Well, let's go back to Jeepers Creepers 2.
I mean, the budget don't have to be high, but
man, for special effects,
Jeepers Creepers 2 was $17 million budget.
Exactly.
It also made $63.1 million.
And you know
so
what's
you
crazy?
telling me you had no money? You had no money left.
You know what, Dre? Jeepers Creepers 2 was done on a bus. How much was the budget?
It was done on a bus.
71 million.
71 million.
No, wait, 17 million. Sorry, 17
million.
So they probably took 200,000 of that, set up everything on that one bus because it was just on a bus. They didn't leave the bus
in the middle of the street.
In the middle of the street, they didn't leave the bus.
I told you all the money went to the cameras. They went to the cameras.
It went to the CGI and all the.
Oh yeah, the CGI, yeah.
The CGI and all of the special effects.
Their budget.
He said, look, actors, I can't really pay you that much. I got $1,000 and a few Lunchables. Can you make it work?
Yeah, the original Jeepers Creepers, the budget was $10 million.
That's crazy because the original
even
Jeepers
less.
Creepers
they did more in that first movie than they did in the second movie.
Yeah, they did way more.
10 million.
They also did a lot of stuff at night too to hide some of the,
Well, they didn't need that. They didn't need a lot of CGI for the first one because most of it was practical anyway.
Right,
We didn't really get to see
truck.
a lot of the creeper anyway in the first one. And when we did, it was more practical effects than CGI.
Yeah.
He needed more CGI for the second one because
yeah,
actually had to show him like flying around at
Flying,
nighttime and things like that.
Yep.
So
that's why he did it at light at night. So we'd have to spend that much money.
So the director did the first. He did the first one, the second one, and the third one. He did all three.
Yeah.
I don't know if he did the fourth one.
Yeah, 6 to Truth. Just all we got, man, is Lunchables, man. We got to cut back. There's cutbacks around here. So you get.
It was a different director for the fourth one. That's why it was trash.
Yeah, turkey and crackers, Lunchables.
Turkey and
you get.
Oh, you get, big dog.
That's all you got. Make it work.
Oh, and the fourth one was supposed to be a reboot.
They rebooted it all right.
This is what we get the fourth one $3 down.
The budget for that one was they didn't even list it, but it made $6.1 million at the box office.
It went to the movies. I thought it was strictly.
That's what it says. It says box office $6.1 million.
That's all it made. It lost.
Hold on, I'm going. Oops, wrong one.
Jeepers Crew look like a homeless guy in part 3.
Domestic, it made $2 million. Internationally, it made $4 million, and then worldwide it made $6 million.
See, they got the little turkey hanging down off the face.
That is paper mache.
Turkey bites.
That is paper mache.
And it was like, who got an air gun in here? Yeah, just spray this real quick, man. Matter of fact, put on this coat. We ain't got nothing else.
He
doesn't. He doesn't look like the creeper.
He don't look like the rest of them.
Nope. Yeah, F that guy.
The reason why it ended up being trash is because due to the COVID pandemic, filming in the UK was split into 2 parts. The first began on November 23rd, and then it finished on December the 19th. The second took place 8 days between January and February.
Yeah, excuses. Y'all just put out a shit movie.
Yeah, don't blame it on the pandemic. There was great movies that came in.
Right.
Look at this. Great movies came out of pandemic. Exactly. Look at Ice Cube, War of the Worlds. Great movies came out during the pandemic.
Shut up.
It's you. It's you. Whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo.
All right. Final thoughts on Derry. Final thoughts.
Somebody said Derry is copying A Night on Elm Street a lot, in my opinion. Hate to say it, this predates Nightmare on Elm Street.
It really does.
But what's wrong with you, Mika?
I try not to laugh because I don't see the correlation.
Yeah, me neither.
It's not.
Me neither.
Okay. Thank you for the super chat. Puma Lee, Mika, is Morgan Freeman ever going to greenlight Brian Lumley's Necroscope? I think this director could kill with this series.
I never
wait.
Let me put it back on screen one more time.
Pull it back up. Do we need to go to the Google?
I got nothing.
Necroscope. Let's see what this is.
But you know what? I got something.
You are truly amazing. Thank you for your super chat.
Oh, I seen this. I know what this is. This is with they either parasites or vampires or something, I think. Yeah, the Wemfiri, a race of psychic vampires from a parallel dimension who seek to conquer Earth. This is it, but not it. Look like
with vampires.
Yeah,
I was about to say, was that Dr. Sleep?
That's kind of Dr. Sleepers too.
That sound like Dr. Sleep.
Yeah, that sound like Dr. Sleep.
They weren't vampire. They were
vampire.
They were like vampire-like, not really vampires. They were like
sucking the soul
cosmic,
out of
cosmic vampires.
Cosmic
they just went after people with the shining and sucked your life force out, kind of like in Sleepwalkers.
Sleepwalkers, now you talking about bad CGI? Sleepwalkers had some bad CGI.
I mean, it was the 90s.
It was practical. Yeah, it was practical.
That mouth light thing was horrible.
Don't do that. I'm just thinking about that damn movie now. Dear,
It's the
90s.
It's the 90s. What you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
You're right.
Yeah, it's the 90s.
We didn't have.
I mean, original Pennywise was a stop motion character that went down a drain. So, yeah. Dear.
I don't know what is Morgan Freeman attached to it or something. Is Morgan? I don't know if Morgan Freeman is attached to it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But what are you guys' final thoughts on this series, Derry? What is your final thoughts?
Bravo to Andy Muschietti for giving us more backstory into the lore. Bravo to him for, even though one episode has some terrible CGI in it, like it didn't affect the rest of the series. Shout out to the children that played, their characters, and they sold it to listen. Even though Blue hate Lily so much, that mean that girl did a good job. She did a good job.
That's what I said. She did a damn good job. At least she was shooting at some. No.
Right.
Yeah,
so just
she would have shot Pennywise.
To everybody who had a part of Welcome to Derry, like kudos to everybody, from the actors to the actresses, every single person that had a part in this. Like, this is one of those shows that I would definitely like. I'm definitely gonna go back and rewatch all 8 of them.
Yep.
Like, just because I can't. It'll be one of them shows that I turn on and it's just background noise, and I know what's happening because I done watched it too many.
Yeah.
I done watched it too many times. But yeah, this is definitely one of them shows that goes down in history, along with the movies, because I still watch it chapter 1 and 2.
Yep.
If you fall asleep watching Welcome to Derry,
it'll come on anyway.
Just play chapter 1 and 2 in a cycle.
They be like,
until you stop it.
Wake up. Guess what we're watching today?
No, you'll go to sleep on Welcome to Derry and wake up on it chapter 2, and you're like,
in the hell would.
When did I turn this on?
Yep, it's showing the hell would.
And then go back to sleep, and then you wake up and it chapter 1 is on, and then it just keeps going in a cycle.
Or when I went to when I was done with it, the mini series, I kind of dozed off and chapter 1 was on.
Yeah.
Chapter 1
it immediately starts playing chapter 1. So but yeah, I loved everything about this. Kudos to everybody who had a part in this show.
Yeah.
I agree with Mika, man. The acting was spectacular. The kids showed up and did what they were supposed to do. I don't know if any of those, I don't know if they was rookies. I don't know if they was new to the game. But salute to them because they really did show up and show out and really play their role. I was trying to figure out where I knew Leroy from. Fences. He was the son in Fences.
He also was in the remake of The Stand.
Yeah, he was
the remake of The Stand
too. He was in that.
Mm-hmm.
With Whoopi Goldberg. I didn't watch that.
No. The remake of The Stand. They did a remake.
Oh.
He was in that.
I thought she was in the remake too. She was in Yeah. But Bill Skarsgård, if y'all don't give him something, I don't care.
You better get all the nominations.
Something
for this, man.
He better get a Golden Globe.
Because
I give him a BET award.
Right, a Source Award, something. He needs something.
MTV movie award. It wasn't even a damn movie.
Because what he showed up, episode 5. That when he officially showed up,
never looked back.
Didn't turn back. Yeah, he just showed up and just took
never
over.
Looked back for 3 episodes. Or actually, technically,
he deserves
5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah,
so technically 4 episodes. Yeah. No, he showed up in 5, so count 5, 6, 7, 8, 4 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
So have the second half of the season and never look back.
He killed it, man. Yep, ducking cover. Like he killed out. Look, I could just watch all his scenes just because, like I said, the little one-liners and the way he's talking.
Somebody's gonna make a collage, especially after you said, dark meat tastes sweeter.
Dark meat tastes sweet. Yeah, he deserves it. They need to give him something.
He gonna get a Soul Train. Soul Train
He better.
award.
He should.
Award.
He should. Well, if not, Chris Chalk definitely deserves a Soul Train BET award.
Yeah, he deserves one too. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, and I think that's what made the show great. The kids deserve an award. Then you can have your pick of the adults.
Charlotte,
she can get one. Like, to me, if they just pick somebody out of this, I would be mad at somebody getting nominated and winning an award off of this show. The writing was good. Like I said, it kept me intrigued. I just didn't. If there are flaws in this show, I didn't see too many. There was no chinks in the armor for me. This last episode, that whole fog in the snow on the damn ice river or whatever, like that was Dre. You talked about cinematics. The cinematography of that scene, of those scenes alone with the fog, him playing, him doing the little skip, all of that, like,
was dope.
Come on, man. Like,
because it only makes sense for him to have the river freeze over for him to escape.
To escape. Yeah. Like, come on, you can't mess with this show. You can't mess with this show.
So here, let me just shout out, because I was looking for. So Blake Cameron, who played Will, young Will, him, shout out to him. Arian Cartaya, who played Rich, Matilda Lawyer, and your girl Lily, because I'm gonna give them their props.
She looked like a Matilda.
The one who played Marge. That's kind of jacked up, but she do kind of look like a.
Matilda was like Marge, right?
Oh, Matilda was Marge.
Yes, Marge.
She look like a Matilda too now.
But she does. No. With her glasses off, I'm looking at her picture right now. I can't find. Okay. No, I can't find where Lily at on this list, because she's not. It looked like somebody deleted her. Thanks, Blue. Thanks, Blue.
That's wild.
Get her on
because I'm literally looking. And she's not here. They got the girl Patty, all of that. But I want to give the kids their props.
Her name is Clara Stack.
Clara Stack. I want to give them. Yeah, I want to give them their props. Especially Amanda Christine, who played Ronnie. I think she did a phenomenal job with the emotional weight of the character. She had the most emotions when it came to a character, because it's her father, you know what I'm saying, and then what was going on and everything. She carried that weight. As a young actress, she did a phenomenal job. Also, I got to give Taylor Page her props. Because the scenes of where she was in, where she had to carry certain beats, top tier. Everybody was good in this show, even Hank, even Hank, because Hank pissed me off. So he had to be that damn good, because I was about to jump through my TV last night and punch the hell out of Hank. Seriously. So
if you everybody did a damn gun, boy.
I was like, shoot him, whatever, just shoot it. But again, everybody did a great job. The writing in this was phenomenal. I think the writing in this. I got to give Machete his Machete. How you say it, Mika? Before I get teased. And the next
Machete.
I was gonna call him Eddie Machete. Machete. Before I get teased in the next
game night.
Yeah. I think they did an excellent job. I did. I just think that the writing, everything was good. I just enjoyed. This is the first time I really watched a series that had to really deal with a horror element and just absolutely just engulf myself in it. And then the reaction from everybody from Threads and Twitter, especially Threads. Threads was lit every Sunday for this show. Then it made me, it just, seeing everybody from every walk of life, like, enjoyed this. You know what I'm saying? I enjoyed it. And that's why I got to give its props to it. So I enjoyed it.
Only thing I don't like about Threads is the episode would end and people would spoil it without using the spoiler cover that you can use on Threads. Damn it.
Facts.
Like even I made a couple of jokes, and I would cover up whatever.
Yep,
like whatever the joke was, you know, or if I put a picture, I would cover up the picture so that I wasn't spoiling it for anybody who had not seen the episode yet. But a lot of people were pissed off on Threads because there was just people on there just, you know, they gave away the reveal at the end of the end of the season. They gave away the reveal of, you know, Marge being Richie Tozer's mom and all that good stuff. And I can see why people was getting frustrated. Like, because like, damn, can I watch the show?
Yeah.
But also,
that's what I say.
But also, y'all need to get smart like me. And I just mute Welcome to Derry. And I muted for not the people that I follow because they smart enough to use the spoiler thing. But if you go on Threads and you type in whatever you don't want to see anymore, and everybody but the people that you follow, it will block everybody else who's talking about the show. Because after, what's today? Tuesday?
Yeah.
Or is today Monday? Today's Monday. After today, actually, I muted it today because I'm tired of seeing people talk about it. I don't care anymore. Let's move on to something else.
Nah, they just not watching it, Mika.
No, I mean, still people talking about it from last night, like, and still spoiling it for people. And it's like, I got to do better.
I think
I get it. Y'all like, oh, let them avoid. They need to avoid social media. And again, it's just what Puma.
I mean, I do. I stay off of social media until it's time for me.
I just mute it until I watch the show.
I don't even get on. I just stay off of social media. Yeah,
I'm not a spoilers don't bother me none. But if it was something that I didn't, you know what I'm saying, don't want to hear the finishing product of, I'll just move on to something else because I have the power to do that. You know,
I still got weapons on mute.
Not still got weapons on mute. Damn.
Ain't nobody thinking about weapons.
No, it's still people talking about it. I still got weapons on mute.
People still talking about weapons?
Yes.
Wow.
It's the best movie of 2025, mute. I ain't got time for this. Weapons? Yeah.
Dre loved that movie, man.
No, the hell I did.
Yeah. I got weapons on mute and big W and little W.
Not big W and little W. Okay, one thing I want to add or push for is I like these kids working together. We know, like we talked about last week, a lot of 80 movies, a lot of movies from the 80s had these coming of age movies. I would like to see these kids get back together and work on something, maybe a remake of a movie from back then or something like that. You know what I'm saying? To get more out of them, because
I just want to see these kids get more work. They did an amazing job.
Well, that's what that's what I'm trying to give them. Hollywood, if you listening, this would be the way to give them more work.
But the only thing I don't want to see is that, okay, we seen them in It. Now they're all back together in some random movie that may or may not be good.
No. I don't want no random movie. That's why I said maybe a remake. And it ain't got to be all of them. I think pick some, put them here. They work together.
Don't want just say I don't want Lily in my next movie.
No, I don't mind. Look, if she can come and do something dope, I don't mind. Like Lily got on my nerves. The actress didn't necessarily. It was Lily. Lily got on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? Now the actors do look like when some of the stuff, and that was because she was so good. Like she might just turn the runny or turn the wheel and call them the hard ER. But other than that, she did a good job. Like I said, all of them did great. They all did great. I just would like y'all said, see them on some stuff that matter, because we might not see them for another 10 years.
Well, the little boy that played Will was in Found.
And I guarantee the way that the little Richie, the way he portrayed it, oh, he's gonna get some work because he's so charismatic. So and and the girl who played Ronnie.
Richie, he also was nominated for an NAACP Image Award. So he's had work. Not Ronnie, the little boy they played.
The little boy played Will. Yeah, he
got nominated for We Grown Now.
Yeah, he's phenomenal too. He did a lot in that scene. That's what almost got me. Him turning around and crying when Rich, when they went out for Rich and they went back to him and he was just boo-hooing. No, and plus I was like, I understand because I lost one of my great friends. You know what I'm saying, a couple months ago, so I kind of understood where they were coming from. It was just great. So yeah.
When y'all get a chance, go and pull up a picture of the little boy that played Rich. That he definitely had to during the funeral scene. He wasn't that damn tall. I mean, he wasn't that short. He's tall now.
He's tall now.
Oh, he had to squint. He had to squinch down.
I was just about to say, I could see him
because they did. Yeah, they did say that they started filming and then they had to stop for something.
It was,
and then when they came back, they aged up. It was like, oh snap.
They started in 2023, and I think they ended in 24. Maybe beginning of 25 or something like that. So yeah. I lost my train of thought. Oh, I could see Richie. Well, not if he that tall, but I was gonna say redoing like a Home Alone type situation. So, like we need, I think we need more money.
I don't want to see another damn Home Alone. Let's leave Home Alone where it's at. Leave Home Alone at home alone.
I don't know. I know Macaulay Culkin can talk about it right now.
Damn, I do not want to see that. I'm sorry.
And then I think Tanya was in The Long Walk.
He do look familiar.
He
do look familiar. I can see him being on The Long Walk.
Yeah,
who did Lunch? That one was that Muschietti?
Like, can we get original stories? I'm tired of remakes.
No, Dre, you will not be getting original stories.
Yeah, I want an original story.
He was cast as Parker in The Long Walk. He's the one that ended up unaliving himself.
That's on HBO Max now, right? Oh, it ain't there yet. Okay,
it's not streaming yet.
Okay,
they holding out.
Man, they trying to get all the money they can out of y'all gonna buy this movie.
Y'all gonna buy it because I don't think it did too good at the box office. I don't think. What? Long Walk. I don't think Long Walk did too good. I don't know. I just remember hearing something.
The budget for The Long Walk was
Mika about to uppercut you.
I mean, I could be. I don't mind being wrong.
Mika is getting ready for a Hadouken.
What did it do?
20 million was the budget. 63.1 million at the box office.
Okay, well, okay, it did good.
Hadouken.
Did good. No, I just had heard that it had. Like I said, I hadn't seen it. I still haven't seen it. So.
Yeah, it grossed 35 million in the United States and Canada and 28 million other territories.
Yeah. Maybe I had a bad first week or something. I don't know, but that's just what I was in.
It was projected to gross 6 to 10 million opening weekend, but it also opened during the same weekend as Downton Abbey and Demon Slayer. So that kind of hurt it. And so
it had a bad first week.
Yeah, 4.8 million on its first day, including 1.3 million in Thursday previews, which I was at Thursday preview. And then when it debuted to 11.7 million, finishing fourth that first.
Okay. Hey, as long as it came back and did what it was supposed to do.
Yeah, exactly. It was the word of mouth that got
it going.
That got it going.
That's good. That's good. We ready to wrap?
Yep. Again, I liked Welcome to Derry. I did like the fact, and let me just say this. I did like the fact that this was a show that all three of us could talk about together. I did like the fact that, I think we had fun with this show. We all kind of got into it in our own way. I didn't even think I was going to get into it, and I did, but I appreciate doing the show, doing the recap with you guys. So,
Mika,
we gotta find something else.
You got orders at Derry?
Yep. I got a report next year.
You got to report to you going to Maine?
Yep.
I'm getting out of here. I'm tired of this shit. Y'all be just making up shit, and then I'm supposed to just sorry, Miss Roberta, the bull. I'm
you
about
said
to
it.
end this show. I sure did. Shit. I'm sick of it.
Oh man.
All right.
Not the Blackest Stephen King show to date. I told y'all this was a black show with some white folks in it.
I mean, if you go back and watch the credits, who the first two people you see? Exactly.
I did kind of wish they would have ended the credits like a 90s sitcom, though. Whatever, like Will went on to be.
I know we are wrapping.
Okay.
I feel like they didn't give us, like, they didn't tell us what happened to everybody. Like, what happened to Lily? What happened to Lily? She just went and talked to her dad. Was like, sorry, I haven't been to see you in a while. Things have been crazy.
Does that let you know that she crazy?
Like, what happened to her? Because we know Ronnie left. We know Will stayed. We know Marge obviously stays in Derry because she has to give birth to Richie Tozier. But what happened to Lily Bainbridge?
But Lily was the only character that was made up for this, correct?
Yeah, she was. She was the only character that was made up for this show. She was.
Marge was also made up for the show too, but
I mean, they end up being Richie's mama.
Yeah, she ends up being Richie's mom.
So Lily is the odd person out. That's kind of what I'm getting at. She kind of is the odd person out. We really
I kind of wanted to see what would happen. And obviously I didn't want to see. I obviously did not want to see Will growing like later on in life and he gets addicted to drugs. I didn't want to see all that.
He starts smoking crack.
I'm sorry, quote unquote addicted to drugs because that was Henry Bowers that said that his daddy was on drugs.
And if I went back and when I watched it, when they kind of get that scene, it says 2 Negroes, 2 crackheads died in a fire. I'm like, who writes that as the new crackheads? Yeah, it's some racist shit going on. Yeah,
but also it kind of goes into
like the radio man.
That radio man when he was talking about the black spot.
Yeah, Negroes was
2 Negroes, 2 crackheads was burned up in a house.
And Derry had crack. Derry don't look like he would have crack.
When did crack go through Derry?
And Derry do not look
fuck. I'm about to start cussing. Shit.
Derry do not look like somebody on the corner slinging boulders, man. At all. Just don't see it.
Gremlins 3 is coming soon.
That's crazy.
If you ride through Derry and you see somebody on the block, some runners, and come on, man. In Derry, it ain't nothing but 3 black folks, so the white folks out here slinging crack.
Provided by Pennywise.
That's who's singing. Maybe it's Pennywise.
That's why he in the sewer. He down there cooking good shit.
Cooking up.
He ain't got no crack down there. He got meth.
Got meth down there.
But according to the paper, 2 Negro crackheads died yesterday.
What it is, Nebo Street. That way he be set up at.
Yeah.
Set up on Nebo. He taking pictures up underneath the street sign.
Look like the trap house.
It does look like a trap house.
It do look like the trap house.
It do look like Hey, remember, Derry is called the Trappers. Derry High School, home of the Trappers.
It is the home of the Trappers.
Just saying, it's the home of the trap.
Smack.
Smack. And Derry is called Smack. That's crazy.
It's the Kansas City Smack Man.
It is Smack Man.
Nuts.
Oh man, y'all stupid for that.
That's funny.
All right, let's get up out of here because y'all already know what time it is.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
And if anybody make fun of me talking crazy, it's the cinematic music that goes with it flipping off Pennywise. It gets me every time. Sorry. All right, we're about to wrap it up. I gotta get up out of here because I'm hungry. Thank you so very much for tuning in to another episode of the Blerd AF. You got Mika G. Mika G, what you got coming up? You still on vacation? I know you had that interview that you just had that you just uploaded.
It was an interview. It was a discussion about Nope.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Discussion, interview.
It wasn't an interview.
Okay.
I interviewed him before. Yes.
You know what? I'm gonna stay over here. I'm gonna stay over here.
I interviewed him before, but make sure y'all check out the discussion that we had about Nope. Going back and talking with him and listening to what his perspective of Nope was and my perspective of Nope was. It was very intriguing.
I don't like Nope. But
you got to go back and rewatch it. Like go watch what we talk about, and then go rewatch it, and then it makes you look at it in a different light. At least it did for me.
Nope.
Okay. All right. I'll get that movie another.
Give it another shot.
I'll give it another.
You would be surprised how much Nope has to deal with mental health.
Okay.
And trauma. That's the gist of it.
Nope was a masterpiece. That's what some people say. Some people say that.
I wouldn't go that far, but sure.
Some people say that.
A master what?
I'm just reading the
I'm about to close out the show. You say that again.
I didn't say it.
I didn't say
it. More blues news tomorrow. I'm gonna do a deep dive on the Bradley gang bringing crack rock into Derry.
Hey, that makes sense now.
The government did bring it, so I can see why Shaw was there. Shaw was up there setting up shop.
By now the Air Force Base wouldn't been there when the Bradley gang showed up.
Nah.
Bradley gang showed up to hide from the FBI, so they brought drugs into Derry.
That's what I'm trying to tell. Talking about a ammunition pickup, ammunition, my ass.
Crack.
But yeah, just more blues news. We'll see what's good.
Yeah.
Not Blood Diner.
All right.
He said, wow.
Blood Diner. I told y'all, Blood Diner's wild. It's straight. It's B-rated, stupid, but hella enjoyable for me because it's stupid. But tomorrow I will be doing the reaction video to Neurotic. We're getting into the grift all week.
I see.
I'm trying to. Do I want to do Neurotic tomorrow? Yeah. Pause. But yeah, we're doing Neurotic tomorrow, and then after that, we gotta have a discussion about is the Russo brothers retconning everything after Endgame? I think they are. That's why this is a sequel. So yep, let's talk about that this week. Yep, that's why it's Doomsday, because they were kind of all this crap. Yeah, so yep, not Freeway Ross went to Maine.
Ray Rick.
I got this new drug. I think I think I tasted egg and cinnamon.
Hey, if Freeway Ricky was up in Maine doing push, hey, look out, Derry.
Oh man, but yep. Derry. So check it out tomorrow. Y'all got anything else before we go?
That's it.
All right. So let me get up out of here again. Thank you so very much for tuning in to our coverage of Welcome to Derry. We got to get another show to do this again. I think this was so fun. I had so much fun with you guys. So we got to get another show that we could get into, that we could cover, on Mondays here. So let's do it. Yes, I ain't never seen it, and I know. I let me do this. It's season 5, right? And it's on Paramount, right?
3
or is it season 4?
There's 3 seasons right now.
So we're dropped it. Is that okay? So I'll catch up. And we can talk about it.
When does season 4 drop?
No, I think
I ain't never seen the first 3. Oh, I don't know.
I think I see something. I think March coming up.
I'll be covering Lancers on the Dre Mag show. That's when I'll be covering that. But
I think March from.
It says somewhere in between February and April. That's what it says.
I'll catch up.
March.
By that time,
March.
Yeah. And by that time, we'll be ready. All right.
So yeah, catch up on that. That's a good show, man. It's one of them. It's one of them shows that have you cussing at the screen.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
And then it's one of them, and then it's also one of the ones that's gonna have you scratch your head saying, "Man, what the hell is going on?" It's one of them.
That part too.
It's one of them. Wonder Man. Who cares when Wonder Man drop? Like Wonder Man.
They don't even care when Wonder Man
They don't
drops.
care. Yeah.
So yeah. But we are getting ready to get up out of here because I am like seriously hungry. I'm about to eat the microphone. Pause. But thank you so very much for tuning in to another episode of the Blerd AF. Make sure you guys coming back next week. When we be next week, because I was like, it ain't Christmas. Yeah, next week. We might actually let's all pick figure out a horror Christmas horror theme movie, And let's talk about it.
Why can't y'all just pick a Christmas movie?
I'll pick Die Hard all day long, son.
Pick a Christmas movie.
Elf.
Top 5.
Can we do Elf? Oh, top 5. Can we do Elf?
Top 5 Christmas movies. Oh,
all right. We'll do top 5. We did top 5. Yeah, we'll do top 5 Christmas movies next week.
Christmas.
It's gonna be all horror.
Number 1.
Huh?
You
just said don't do horror. Then you talking about it's gonna be all horror.
I'm just saying. I'm sorry.
Can you,
3 out of the 3 out of the 5 will be horror.
Can you send me a horror Christmas movie?
Oh, watch a Christmas Horror Story.
Okay,
Damn, you
a
can watch
Christmas
it right
Horror
now
Story
on Pluto TV.
Pluto TV. There we go. So everybody, watch it with me on Pluto TV. Christmas Horror Story.
Go watch a Christmas Horror Story.
Right.
Uncle Phil's in it.
Oh
He
shit!
is in it.
No, wait a minute. New Uncle Phil. Oh, Uncle Phil.
New Uncle Phil.
Matter
of fact, I shared it on my story, and he shared it on his story, and I was like, "Oh snap!"
Uncle Phil.
And he responded to my because I said, "Thank you for sharing it," and I said, "This is a unknown gem to a lot of people, but it's one of my favorite Christmas movies," and he liked what I said.
Yeah, people don't like my shit. I tag superstars and they just ignore my black
they be
ass.
ignoring my about me. You was also where he got turned into this vampire. It was stupid though.
They
go watch the Christmas Horror Story.
Yeah, when they see my stuff blue, they use the hard ER.
Yeah, they use the
You better.
All right.
They send me the lily face with it too.
All right, let's get up out of here. Peace and Bob Hart. We'll holler at y'all next week. Let's go.